Welcome all sports fans, everyone across the nation. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and we're going live for our NBA offseason and free agency Q&A episode number 11. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Let's go. Welcome all sports fans, everyone across the nation, man. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. We're going live. We are going live, you guys, for NBA free agency and our off-season talk. Get your drinks together, y'all. What are we sipping on is a Q&A ask any question. We are in this thing for a while. We're going to sit back and talk about all this craziness that happened during the offseason. And it's continuing still. So much drama. You know what I'm saying? So much drama in the NBA right now. And I'm loving it, you guys. It feels like the last 3 or 4 years now. Thanks to LeBron James and creating the player movement era where guys can just do what they want, get as much as they want, and be respected as much as they want, right? They have all the power now. It makes the free agency so much better. Back in the day, it was the football was sort of king, right? Football was king. Well, not anymore. Now it's all basketball. Basketball is straight up chaos. Basketball is straight up chaos when it comes down to the NBA free agency and the offseason, and we are here to break it all down. We got the good, we got the ugly, and we got the under the radar going on. Also, we got trades that we're going to talk about, and of course, the main one, Kevin Durant. You guys see it on here on our poll. Who do you think Kevin Durant will play for this season? We got the Phoenix Suns, the Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, or the Los Angeles Lakers. And I could have added an other option, but I mean, there was no other option for other options, so kind of sucks. But no, hit that like button you see right there. We're going for 35 likes in the stream, y'all. I want to thank y'all for the love and the support, man. You guys are freaking awesome as usual. Let's get down to business. PJ, are you ready, love? Yeah, she's got an NBA hat on right now. But sit back, relax, man. Ask me any question that you guys want. But before we do that, let's go ahead and break everybody down, man. I got Glitch is in the building. Glitch Productions, hi. What's up, Glitch? Eric Wild says, what is up, everyone? What's good, Eric? I got Megan the Bear and I are here getting things done for the trip. Okay. My boy TJ Tracy, my right-hand man, says good evening and morning, everyone. That's right. What's up, Eric? I got Megan. Her and Paul Allen Bear are in the building. Let's go. I appreciate that, man. Says so damn happy can breathe again. That's good. I got Devo Production. What's up, Devo? Says hi. How are you? I'm bad today, man. Is that a good thing, a good bad, or a bad bad? Right? There's a difference. Trust me. I got Mikey Kenji Uzimi. Uzimi's in the business. If KD goes to the Lakers, Devil laugh. Oh, yeah, he's an LA guy. He's an LA guy. Let's get it, y'all. So we're gonna break down all of this and much, much, much more. Hit that like button, and you guys see the donations right there. Streamlabs, you can donate via Streamlabs through our description box down below. Scroll down and get that the link to our Streamlabs right now. Kip Gaming is our leader. 556 one-time donation for our Streamlabs. If you want to donate via Cash App, our Cash App is on the screen right as well. Our Cash App is $ Uneducated Sports Talk. And also, you can donate via Super Chats and Super Stickers. It's going to be in our live chat in the bottom right-hand corner. You'll see the $ icon. Click on that, you guys, and you can help donate to Uneducated Sports Talk. Oh, man. Hold on. We got Megan says, when do you think the Supersonics are heading back to Seattle? Good question. Good question. I say within the next 10 years. I'll give it 10 years. What is this, 2022? I'll say by 2032, Seattle should have the Supersonics back. I think in 2032, Seattle should have the Supersonics back. Book it. 2032. I give them 10 years. But yeah, thank you for that question. I think that the Seattle NBA needs Seattle to have a basketball team. The Supersonics belong in the NBA, so I do think give them 10 years, 2032 ish. You'll have Seattle, and you'll probably have a Vegas team, and probably one more East Coast team. I would like Pittsburgh to have an NBA team, Pittsburgh or Kansas City to have an NBA team. I think they're going more towards that route for the East Coast as well. The east side of things, not East Coast, but the east side of the NBA. So yeah, all right. He said bad, bad. Oh, devil, bad, bad, man. Ooh, sorry to hear that, man. But I hope coming on the stream will brighten your day up just a little tiny bit, bro. A little tiny bit. Sorry. Enough of that talk, man. Hey, well, If you guys want to go ahead and get you some Uneducated Sports Talk merchandise, man, merch is available in our description box down below. Scroll down and find our Uneducated Sports Talk merchandise. It's brought to you by Streamlabs. You can go ahead and get you some good merchandise. We got hats, we got shirts, we got hoodies, we got beanies, we got tumblers, Yetis, whatever you guys want to call them, those cups. We got it all, man. So hit that link to our Uneducated Sports Talk merchandise. Get your UST merch right now, you guys. Get your UST merch right now. It is available in our description box. And of course, if you guys want to join our Discord where we just talk sports or positivity all day, come join our Discord. It is also in the description box down below. Find the link to our Discord, click on it, and become part of Uneducated Sports Talk Discord where we just talk sports all day and just, positivity and happy stuff. That's all we do, man. And my boy TJ Tracy is the law, so follow his rules, y'all. Let's go. Yo, I got Travis 303 in the building. Says I grew up a Supersonics fan too, like Megan, but I say heck with the NBA. They don't value Seattle. They don't value 50 years of loyalty. Heck with them. I don't value NBA. Gotcha. Michael says, do you think that the Clippers have wasted their investment on Kawhi Leonard and Paul George? Good question. Yes. Yes, because for some reason Kawhi that last year in San Antonio became a super diva. A super diva, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. And you get what you reap for. He won that NBA title, and he felt like since winning that title, he felt like he was the man. Like I won my title. I don't need to prove anything else, right? And so yeah, they kind of wasted their investment with Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. It's almost like it's gone now. Like the magic is gone. 3 years ago, we were hyped up, boy. Kawhi Leonard, the Claw, going to the Clippers after winning the NBA championship in Toronto, and he comes in with the Clippers. I got iCube in the building. What's up, iCube? iCube is in the building, you guys. Showing love. He says, yo, what's up, iCube? Thanks for the love. Eric says, maybe even the St. Louis team, Carlos. Ooh, St. Louis, Missouri. Remember the St. Louis Spirits back in the ABA days, right? So, yeah, anything in Missouri, I think the East Coast, they might add, look, in 15 years, we'll probably have 4 more teams in the NBA go from 30 to 34. I think they have 34. I think 34 will be the ice on the cake, but I do think it's Las Vegas, Seattle, and I'm going to go ahead and wishful thinking Pittsburgh and one of those Missouri places, either Kansas City or St. Louis. One of those Missouri places are going to have that. I'm tired of East Coast, and the West Coast is basically just West Coast, right? Devil Production. If I gotta tell you one more time, man, stop letting these guys get to you, man. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words won't do a thing, man. They're just words. You'll be okay. I promise you, Devil. Think positive. Those guys you hang out with, those aren't your guys, man. Leave those guys alone, bro. Michael says, y'all can thank Clay Bennett for killing the NBA franchise in Seattle. Yes, that is true. That is definitely true. But yeah, Devil, man, hey, come on the stream, man. Get some positivity in life, bro. Get your positivity. IQ with the sad emoji. What you sad about, man? What are you sad about? What do you say? Hey, hold on. Let me check what's going on right now. With this with the vote right now. So far, it's very, very even right now. We got 29% said the Lakers are tied with 29% for the Heat right now. KD might be going to the Lakers or to the Heat. People are saying right now we got a tied for a second as well with the Phoenix Suns and Chicago Bulls, 21% each. So that's gonna be good, y'all. Where will Kevin Durant end up this for this season, y'all? Click on it and let me know, y'all. Click on it and let me know. And by the end of the stream, I'll shout everybody out. All right, here we go. Let's go. We've done enough talking. Let's get to the good. So I got the good, I got the ugly, and I got like great trades or impactful trades, and I got pretty much under the radar signings, y'all. So we'll go with the good first, because we're a power of positivity here. Let's go with what I feel like is the good of the NBA offseason / NBA free agency. What is up, y'all? All right. Me and PJ sitting back, relaxing, y'all. The good. This is all the things I feel like, I liked what I saw. And very majorly impactful stuff, right? Majorly impactful stuff. I'll go down each person, each team, and I'll tell you why I believe this is a great pickup or a great signing, whatever. So let's go with the obvious one, the man on the thumbnail, the man of the evening, the highest paid NBA player for the highest deal of an NBA player in NBA history, and that does belong to the big homie Nikola Jokic, aka the Joker, signs a 5-year, $264 million deal. Crazy. Boy, let's get it, man. Michael says St. Louis has an NBA team, the Hawks before, and got an NBA championship in 1958. They're now in Atlanta. Yes, sir. You're right about that. Travis can thank Howard Schultz too for selling the team to Clay Bennett. Oh, well, that's true too. Yeah. Ike says Seattle needs an NBA team. I think they do. I really do. I cannot wait till Seattle's back in the NBA because they deserve a team out there. Travis says, but that being said, the NBA didn't exactly do much to prevent it. David Stern did everything but drive the moving truck himself. You're right about that. I got Allen Productions says, what's up, Allen Productions? Thanks for the love, man. IQ says, Cat. Oh, we're going to talk about Cat in just a moment, man. Michael says, I do hope Zion Williamson's career doesn't go to waste after his big signing with the Pels. All right, let's break it down. Here we go. So I said Nikola Jokic, Nuggets 5 years, $264 million, the biggest deal in NBA history. And guess what? Well worth it. He is the back-to-back NBA MVP, right? Most valuable player 2 years in a row. Now, I did not agree with this year. I thought it should have went to Joel Embiid. That's just my opinion. But I was not mad that it was Nikola Jokic because he deserved it as well. I mean, he's a beast, right? But I like this pick as one. Denver has a stacked squad coming back next year, right? Well, this year, I mean. When you add your pieces with Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray both coming back off the injury, this Nugget squad, I can almost guarantee you top three in the West. I can just about guarantee you top three in the West, y'all. And that's how I feel. This team is going to be stacked. And adding a happy Nikola Jokic. Now, Denver has their man for another 5 years. And guess what? He deserved every penny of this contract. When you see these old whack guys getting these big ass numbers, right, in the NBA, I mean, big dumb numbers in the NBA, and you're like, this at least he deserved every penny. And you can't say that for a lot of people. Like, oh, well, he deserved every penny. Like, there's a lot of guys, I'm going to go on there, they're the yucky, the bad, and I'm going to say, yeah, they didn't deserve all that, and I'll give you my reasons why as well. People aren't going to like it, but hey, that's why it's my show. Let's go, y'all. So I think Nikola Jokic, that 5-year deal, $264 million, worth it. Worth every single freaking penny. Worth it all, man. We got Devin says, I'm gonna go watch some ghost stuff or creepy stuff. It helps me for some weird reason. You go ahead and do that, bro. Megan, as I have said before, I have refused to watch NBA since they took the Suns out of Seattle and will now watch till they're back. Okay, well, come on, Seattle, come on back so Megan and Paul Allenberg can watch some NBA with us, man. Allen Press says if KD goes to the Bulls, I'll cry. We'll talk about KD at the end, y'all. I want the Mavs to get Kyrie. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. You already got a ball handler in Luka Doncic who needs the ball. Kyrie cannot play off the ball, and Luka will not play off the ball. I promise you that. Luka's got to be the main guy. Just the way the offense is gonna run, man. If not, if you got those guys in, they will cancel each other out. IQ, they will. Michael says the Lakers have signed some young big men like Juwan Toscano Anderson and Thomas Bryant. Toscano Anderson isn't really a big man, but I get what you're saying though. He is like 6'9" though, like, but he's more of an outside kind of guy, perimeter guy. But he's a hustler as well. But I don't really see him getting crazy minutes on that team. I will talk about a guy who I think will benefit on that Lakers squad they signed this past offseason. So let's go. Alice is rock chalk. That's right, man. We got KU guys. We got two KU guys in the building right now. We got two KU guys. All right. Our next one, Devin Booker to the Suns, right? And this is good in many, many ways. Mind you, there is a guy named Kevin Durant who's trying to go away from Brooklyn, right? Well, if you're a team like the Suns, or you're a team like the Nets, and you're a team like the Heat, the team like the Lakers, you gotta make deals to get this guy, right? And it's gotta be deals you really aren't 100% about keeping this person. So what I'm saying is everybody wins. Devin Booker got paid. Devin Booker got paid. So look, anyone that gets paid on this thing, look, more power to. I'm a guy that says, hey, get paid. Get your money. Get your money. I would never hate on anyone at any time, any place, anywhere for getting their money. Get your money. I am not a hater at all. Get your freaking money. It is worth it. I won't hate on anyone for getting your bread. Get your bread. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel, right? Devin Booker's gonna get his money. Now, the bigger question is Devin Booker gonna stay in Phoenix for the whole entire 4-year deal? Will it be this year? Mind you, the Suns need pieces to give to Brooklyn. You got Kevin Durant. So Kevin Durant just can't go to Phoenix with that money and just be part of the team. No, someone's got to go to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's going to want a young talent, right? Either from the Lakers, either from the Heat, either from the Suns or the Bulls. They're going to want some young talent, right? Devin Booker being signed. One, he's a really good player, right? He is a star. I wouldn't call him superstar, but he's a star though, right? And he's only going to get better, you will hope so, if you're the Suns. 4 years, $224 million deals to stay with the Suns for now. But that's a chess piece. That is a chess piece in this game that KD is playing right now in the NBA. So the Suns just made their chess piece, right? Let's go. 4 years, $224 million extension, max extension, y'all. So right now, Nikola Jokic and Booker both with their max extensions for superstars. Let's see. Megan says we'll be back in a bit. Uneducated Sports Talk between you and Hoodie Stream. Okay, cool. Tell Hoodie I said what up. What up? Thank y'all for the love, man. Travis says Uneducated Sports Talk. How long is Durant's contract the next? I believe it is 3 or 4 years. I think it's 4 years, honestly. I think he has 4 years left on his deal. He's got 4 years left, and he's bailing on the Nets like that. Now, some part of me thinks that KD will probably stay in Brooklyn because I think no deal would get done. A little piece of me, just because you request a trade doesn't mean they have to give it to you, right? Just because you request it doesn't mean they have to give it to you, but they're gonna try their best to get the best pieces in return. So you want to throw it out there. Okay, well, it's KD, right? He doesn't want to be here. Let's go ahead and get as many great pieces as we can to build our team back up. So we'll see, man. I got JJ2 Production says, yo, what's up, JJ2? What is good, man? Smash that like button, you guys. Like I said, we are going for good old 35 likes in this stream, y'all. So let's get it, man. Going for 35 likes in today's stream. All right, so let's get to the rest now. We got Ja Morant. All right, and we'll go with Ja Morant and we'll say Zion as well. Ja Morant and Zion Williamson, these two will forever be locked into intertwined with each other for good reasons. Same draft, Zion's number 1, Ja was number 2. So they'll always be linked. And right now, because of injury to Zion Williamson, Ja Morant has really leaped forward over that conversation of who was the better deal so far. But people saying, well, man, the good. Why are you putting Zion Williamson with the good? He's been hurt all this time and yada, yada, yada. Well, first of all, look at the numbers, right? Zion, 5 years, $231 million, right? Ja, 4 years, $226 million. People say, oh, man, Zion got more money than Ja Morant, but also he got one more extra year. So if you add those years together, money per year, Ja's still making more money per year, right? And in the NBA, that's actually all that really matters is how much money do I make per year. So that's how it really goes. Now, yeah, you love that the extra $16 million, but it's an extra year for Zion Williamson. But let's go with Ja now. Ja deserved. It's a rookie max contract, and this dude is a beast. And Ja's only getting better year by year. Ja Morant is only getting better, and the Grizzlies are only getting better year by year. Mind you, Ja's the only superstar on this Grizzlies squad, but for some reason, man, I'm loving this Grizzly squad. That grit, that grind, it always stays in Memphis for some reason. Lord knows why they're a Western Conference team. They should be an East team, but that's neither here nor there, you guys. I guarantee you, though, when it's all said and done, Memphis and Minnesota are definitely moving to the East Coast, the Eastern Conference. They will be there in about 5 to 10 years. You'll have Memphis and Minnesota in the Eastern Conference, as I believe they will have 2 more West teams coming there pretty soon. Yo, I got Andre in the building. Says something, my brother. What's up, Andre? Thanks for the love, man. Michael says, with the Devin Booker's max deal signing, what would be the effect for DeAndre Ayton? Ayton is also seeking a max contract as well. Well, guess what? DeAndre Ayton, in my honest opinion, does not deserve a max contract. He doesn't. Ayton has had some good series here and there, right? But he's a big guy with a good skill set. But he's also a guy that needs other guys to feed him the basketball. He's not a dominant guy that, hey, give me the basketball, get out of my way. He's not a Joel Embiid at all, right? But he needs a Chris Paul. How would he fare without a Chris Paul? How would he fare without a Devin Booker who takes pressure off of him? Doesn't see any one-on-one, any double teams at all because you got Devin Booker and Chris Paul in the same squad. So yeah, if DeAndre Ayton's, he'll probably be traded before he gets that max contract. That's just the God honest truth right there. I like Aiden for who he is, and he's a big man who plays like a big man for the most part, and he has a nice soft touch, but there are some times where he disappears in series. Mind you, in that NBA Finals they went to 2 years ago, he was cruising all playoffs, right? Looking good against all these teams. And then what happened when he faced Giannis? I mean, my man was shut down on offense and defense. It didn't look good. But Aiden should not be seeking a max contract. Get what you can, in my opinion. If I'm his agent, get what you can, my brother. I got Tiptoe in the building says, dude, I saw a thing where it was a package of, like I said, my father actually said that. Don't read that. All right, I won't read it. I won't read it, man. But Michael, good question though, man. What happened to DeAndre Ayton? I tell you what, I just don't like Ayton. I just don't like Ayton and him trying to seek a max contract. It feels like every guy that's somewhat relevant in the NBA wants a max contract. And when did we start giving out like participation trophies to every decent guy? All these guys want max contracts now. All of them. All of them. You can have a decent year. I want a max contract. Damn. What happened to the superstars got paid superstars money? All stars got paid all star money, and then regular guys got paid regular guy money, right? That's what I'm talking about. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let's go. Let's go. All right. So we got Ja Morant, who deserves every bit of that money, man. I like it. 4 years, $226 million. But like I said, he had a 4-year deal, whereas Zion got a 5-year deal. So people say, no, it's $231 million. How did he get more money? Which is only like $5 million more. I said 16. My bad, y'all. It's $5 million more overall, but it's an extra year for Zion to make that up. So honestly, Aiden is nice. The way he acted though just threw me off, man. I'm telling you, like Aiden is. I like Aiden for who he is, but to want a max contract, nah, my dog. You got to go ahead and prove it some more. Either get another team, or just bust your ass for a couple more years and then get that max contract. I think it's still too early to have 2 nice years. Not even great years. He had 2 nice years, right? He had 2 nice years. Did he even make the All Star team? I want to say yeah, but I want to say no. Someone let me know if DeAndre Ayton made the All Star team this year. I think he did. I don't think he made it last year, but I'm pretty sure he made it this year. Maybe. Tina said, no. I actually said, who was the most overrated player? Oh, that is tough, man. The most overrated player in the NBA? Overrated. That is tough right now. But spoiler alert, I'm going to say, y'all, right now, most overrated player in the game, Karl Anthony Towns. I think he's the most overrated player in the game right now. And look, I'm not trying to beef nobody like that. I think Karl Anthony Towns is probably the most overrated guy in the NBA right now, and I'll give you my reasons later on. So spoiler alert, you guys. Wait for that. All right, so we got Ja Morant's deal, but we got Zion Williamson. Now, I want to talk about Zion. Everyone's like, yo, Zion hasn't proved himself. But so here's my thing. One is the Pelicans. The Pelicans gotta have that mainstay. You already got C.J. McCollum. You got Brandon Ingram. All right, you got some nice pieces around you. You add Zion Williams to that, and now you're like, okay, if we get on the same page with Zion, and you just pray that injuries are very limited to Zion, because when this guy is on the court, Zion Williamson is a freaking beast. He is an animal. He's only played in 87 career games, but boy, about 85 of those games, boy, he put you in awe. It's all about just staying healthy. The Pelicans are saying, we trust you, Zion, to stay healthy. Here's your money right now. We'll give you the money, but please give us love in return. And that's a big investment. But I do like the fact that Zion publicly said he wants to stay in New Orleans. I want to be a Pelican, and I like that. And of course, you got CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram to make him feel better about him staying in New Orleans. I like this deal. Get it done now because Zion, if healthy, Zion is a top 10 basketball player in today's game. Top 10 when healthy, right? The dude is a physical force on offense, and he is a highlight waiting every second, just like Ja Morant. Those guys are highlights every second. Crazy. So that's why I think it's a good deal for the Pelicans because when Zion has played in those 87 games, he has been phenomenal. He has been dominant, and he has had me in awe of his strength, right? Travis says, ooh, I know what happened. It's when NBA teams started treating money like it's just monopoly money. It seems they have unlimited money they can just blow. Andre says Ja is special. But yeah, man, the NBA is crazy. They got money out the yin yang, man. They just be throwing money out there. IQ says no. Is that about Aiden? Travis says you get a max contract. No, you get a max contract. No, you get a max contract. PJ, you get a max contract. I don't know where it's at right now, but when I find it, you get one. You get one, PJ. So did you see Kenny Lofton Jr. play? He's big, but he's quite smooth. I did not see him play. I haven't really seen the summer league. I did know that Chet Holmgren had a great summer league game one. I think he had like 6 blocks. He shot like 9 for 11 from the field. Hit all like 4 or 5 of his threes or 6 threes or whatever. He did a lot. So hey, he might prove me wrong. But right now I think he's still a little too thin. But in today's NBA, I thought about it. What is thin in today's NBA? Today's NBA, big guys shoot threes all the time. Big guys shoot more threes than the little guys, right? The little guys are more physical than the big guys, so he might just fit on in. He might just fit on. Thank goodness for a guy like Giannis who still shows physical strength. Thank goodness for Giannis. Giannis still brings back old school style for me. I love this game. That's probably why he's the best in the world right now in the NBA. Michael says, Brandon Ingram is really performing well. I'm still sad the Lakers traded him. Yeah, man, Brandon Ingram's a dog. And he's proven it day after day now. I says, worst NBA fans are the ones hating on Ben Simmons and they Russell Westbrook. Well, I'm hating on Ben Simmons too, bro. Ben Simmons is a joke right now, bro. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. I'm gonna call it what you want, but Ben Simmons is just not getting it for me right now. I can't stand Ben Simmons, bro. I cannot stand him right now. I think he's a joke, man. Right now. Hopefully he can get on this grind and be effective for the Nets this upcoming season. But right now, he's got to prove it to me. He's got to really prove it, man. Really, really prove it. Let's get the computer down a little bit. There we go. Get us back in the game, y'all. Insidium. Akita says Panthers win the Super Bowl this year. Oh, brother. Don't place your bet anywhere, man. You're going to lose your money, Insidium. What's good, man? Thanks for the love, bro. Thanks for the love. I got Travis. Oh, goodness. Megan, that cracked me. What did she say? Paul Allen Bear better get a max contract or he'll buy your team. Oh, no. Who that? Don't buy the Saints, man. That's a fact, but I want them to make a comeback. Yeah, I hope those guys look. You always root for a second chance for a guy like Ben Simmons, guy like Russell. Well, Russell Westbrook, he done had like 5, 6, 7 chances. I ain't rooting for Russell, but for a guy like Ben Simmons, yeah, if he comes back and let his play speak for itself, right, then it's all good. It's water under the bridge. But if he comes back and still can't shoot a three and still can't score the basketball in the playoffs, then yeah. IQ says my most overrated player is Marcus Smart. Nah, man. Marcus Smart, great defensive guy. Good IQ on defense. Good IQ as a leader as well. I like Marcus Smart for what he is. He's not a guy that you can rely on scoring a lot, but for what he does, what he brings to the table, I mean, he was a starting point guard on an NBA Finals squad. So, I mean, he's doing something right. It says we says IQ. All right, and we have 2 more guys, y'all. Zach LaVine, the good Zach LaVine, 5-year deal, $215 million. And for the player that Zach is, that's kind of like up his alley in today's NBA standards when it comes down to money and contracts. 5 years, $215 million sounds about right for Zach LaVine. But also, mind you guys, the Bulls, and a lot of sources haven't said it, but I can tell you the Bulls are in the running for Kevin Durant. Mind you, Zach LaVine, his camp, and the Bulls organization were beefing about giving Zach LaVine this kind of money. But if you're the Bulls, the reason why you give him this money is because you're thinking about trading him, right? The Nets are going to want a star whether it be all-star or superstar. And Zach LaVine is an all-star. He's not a superstar. Zach LaVine is an all-star, but you want an all-star on your squad if you're the Nets with a bunch of picks and another player or two, right? You want someone. Zach LaVine will be that kind of guy that you could trade for with Kevin Durant. That's just the God honest truth. I think Zach LaVine, the reason why I call it the good, is because one, if the Bulls keep him, well, that's just another great player they can have with DeMar DeRozan and this up and coming Bulls team, or trade value to get Kevin Durant, right? Trade value, because as much as Kevin Durant did not look good in that playoffs against the Boston Celtics, Boston played the kind of defense that Durant is just not used to. But honestly, when it's all said and done, Kevin Durant is still a top 5 player in today's NBA and can still get you a bucket at about any time for the most part, right? Zach LaVine to the Bulls, 5 years, $250 million, but I think it's another piece to this game of chess of maybe luring Kevin Durant. That's why I like the Devin Booker signing and the Zach LaVine signing, because those two teams are trying to play checkers or chess, whatever, to get to Kevin Durant, to pique the Brooklyn Nets organization's interest in trading Kevin Durant. I still kind of think KD might stay in Brooklyn. You know, I got a feeling, but some team is gonna make that gun. Someone's gonna drop the gun and say, "Let's go, let's go. We want KD." All right, Megan, take it easy. Says the Bear and I are out. Yes, yes, ma'am. Take it easy. Granddad 12 says, yo, PJ knows what is new. Hitting the like button to show support. Talk about the Rugro podcast. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about NBA free agency in the offseason, man. And our last one, Bobby Portis Jr. And look, you can tell by the numbers, right? This guy is not an all-star. He's not a superstar. He's not a star at all. But Bobby Portis signing with the freaking Bucks back with that 4-year deal. He opted out his contract because he was scheduled to make $4.6 million for this year. So he opted out. Smart move, because he's got the got that cachet now. The Bucks re-signed him for a 4-year deal, $49 million. Mind you, he was in talks of going to the Warriors for a second. Well, the Bucks said, "Oh, hell no!" And Bobby Portis is, look. Spoiler alert, y'all. I have the Bucks win the finals this up and coming season, right? And I think that pieces like Bobby Portis and more pieces we'll speak on later on in the stream, I think they are huge for the Milwaukee Bucks and what they want, right? The Bucks want to go back to the finals. The Bucks want to be that squad. I think it is huge for them to get Bobby Portis, and at a reasonable price, y'all. 4 years, $49 million. A guy who can just do it all. He can post up. He can hit that jumper. He can hit the three. Guy can do it all, and he plays great team defense as well. I mean, so a guy like Bobby Portis is huge for the Bucks and what they want to do. I like the pick by Milwaukee. Milwaukee will be dangerous once again. I got the big homie Vibes PR is in the building. He says, Suns. Says Kyrie to the Lakers, maybe, with the eye emoji. What's up, Vibes? Vibes PR's in the building, y'all. One of our newest subscribers as of yesterday. Thanks for the love, Vibes. iCube says, this free agency hit different. It does, man. The last couple of years, honestly, the last 4 or 5 years, it's hit crazy, right? It's hit crazy. IQ says Kyrie to the Mavs. Oh, nah. I don't see Kyrie going to the Mavs, man. I don't see it, IQ. I don't. TJ says, and I am back. What's up, TJ? Yeah, man, I don't think so, Vibes. I'm with you, man. I already told IQ. I already told him why. I think Kyrie and Kyrie needs the ball too much. Luka needs the ball too much. Like, Kyrie can't play off the ball, and Luka is not playing the ball either. So, Luka could probably play off the ball better than Kyrie. I don't see Kyrie just sitting back. No. It worked with him and LeBron James. It worked for a little bit, but with Luka and Kyrie, I just don't see it happening. I don't like it. Cause that's point guard and point guard. LeBron is a physical specimen, so he can post up, he can drive when he wants to. So it made it easier for Kyrie to be the point guard for the Cavaliers, right? The point guard. LeBron plays point forward, obviously, but I'm just saying it felt like with Luka and Kyrie on the same squad, I just don't see it, y'all. So yeah, those are the good. I think this is the good of the entire NBA offseason. And obviously, there's a lot more to talk about we got coming up. I got Jalen Lede says Kyrie coming to Lake Show. Oh, what's up, Jalen? You got to have a lot got to happen, man. A lot got to happen. Someone's got to be committed to Russell Westbrook for one damn year. Boy, good luck with that, because I mean, you're not gonna buy out Russell Westbrook. You're not gonna buy him out. But my goodness, if Russell's your starting point guard for your squad, you're not going to the finals. So why would you even try that? And I think honestly, I think the Nets are still in finals mode with or without Kevin Durant, depending on the pieces they get back. They're in finals mode because you have Kyrie, Ben Simmons. So I can't see Kyrie, Ben Simmons, and Russell Westbrook on the same team, let alone starting together. Right? Can you imagine that? Ben Simmons, Russell Westbrook, and Kyrie Irving starting. That's not going to be good. Not at all. Two ball dominant guys. So, I mean, that's why it's very interesting. That's why I'm very intrigued about what's going on. Very intrigued. Um, she says, which free agency was more chaotic, NBA or NFL? Oh, it was NBA. The last since ever since LeBron James changed the NBA into, first of all, good question, TJ. But ever since LeBron James went to the Heat, and it's been a players' league ever since. And since that time, pretty much all of the NBA free agencies, pretty much over the last 5 years for sure, it's been chaotic, and we've all loved it, especially day one of NBA free agency. It's been crazy, right? And we've all enjoyed it. We've all enjoyed it. I know I have. So I'm thinking of NBA. NFL has the splashes, right? But the NFL draft is much more intriguing than the NBA draft. But the NBA offseason, free agency, it's a whole different breed when it comes down to the NFL, because the NBA only has 15 players on a roster per team. So you kind of know each player. If I told you a random ass guard, a random right tackle from a certain team that gets traded, you wouldn't know who he is. But you do know a guy like Bobby Portis, right? You know Bobby Portis. You know guys like that. Uh, um, so yeah, I mean, that's how I'm feeling right now about the NBA draft. So it's getting up there, man. Yo, I got Johnny. Kenny says hello. What's up, Johnny? Thanks for love. Hey, the beautiful Ashley Cardell's in the building. What is up, love? How you doing, sweetie? Ashley Cardell. She says, y'all, support. The goal is 40 likes. You heard what she said. You heard what she said. She says 40 likes, y'all. She wants 40. Well, guess what? I want 40 as well. So I got the beautiful Ashley Cardell representing for her, man. Let's get it, y'all. IQ says, not if AD thinks he can shoot. I'm telling you, AD's got to go. I don't know what's going on, man. Someone's got to go, though. Jalen says, nah, you trade Westbrook and, oh, my God, THT with pick for Kyrie and Harris or Curry? Not about to happen, man. It's not about, well, it could happen. But, boy, the Nets will be risking a lot of dumb stuff, man, doing that. Yo, I got a $5 super chat bomb from Garth Knight. What is up, Garth Knight? Says, wow, they maxed Zion. I guess they had to with the talent regardless of the injury history. I hope that kid can get it going. Garth Knight, I want to say thank you for the love. I appreciate that $5 super chat bomb to Uneducated Sports Talk. Thank you for that. Hey, Garth Knight, I need you to represent your ride or die squad if you're still in the chat. I don't care what team it is. I don't care what sport it is. I don't care if it's high school, college, or pros. Represent your ride or die squad. Garth Knight, I appreciate that, man. If you're still in there. Johnny says, will Harden leave or stay with the Sixers? Great question. He's going to stay because Philadelphia is dumb. He's going to stay. He opted out. Honestly, James Harden is a big shell of himself, and that's one guy I was going to talk about, but he's not in the stream, but I was going to still insert him regardless. But him playing for the Sixers is all I can see. I can't see him going anywhere else because we all saw last year, this previous season, how he looked, and it wasn't good. It just wasn't good. Travis says, anything for Ashley Carter, 4 likes it is. Come on, let's go. That's right, man. Ashley showing love. I appreciate the love. Johnny says, yeah. So I think Harden stays because I don't see anybody else getting Harden for the money that he wants. Harden wants about $45 million. I don't see it from anybody else but the Sixers. That is it. Now, can Harden get in shape? That's the issue. Can James Harden get in tip-top shape? I'm going to say no. But if he does get in shape, that's a good thing. But I think he's a shell of himself. I don't see him playing for anybody but the Sixers because no one really wants him anymore. So I say he stays in Philadelphia. All right, that's our good, y'all. That's the good. Let's talk about these NBA trades that happen, y'all. It's only a few trades, but let's break them all down, man. Yo, first of all, I got Jalen says, believe you me, the Nets. Believe me, the Nets are tired of Kyrie, and nobody else gonna want Kyrie because he wanna be a Laker, and he in the last year of his deal. So if another team trades for him, it won't really make sense unless you're a team that wants to win like the Lakers, right? I mean, it makes sense for a 1 year deal for Kyrie Irving if you want to win, right? But at the same time, the picks, I'm not worried about the Lakers in. I'm worried about whoever gets Russell Westbrook in. Who is going to want Westbrook for $47 million for 1 year? Will he be that catalyst to get you to the NBA Finals? And what picks are the Lakers going to give you? The Nets are trading Kyrie Irving and maybe Kevin Durant. They're going to want to mortgage their future. They're going to want to mortgage their future, you guys. And getting Russell Westbrook, 1 year deal, and he's gone, that is not mortgaging your future. I don't. If it happens, it happens. But it'd be a dumb thing by the Nets, though. It'd be a dumb thing by the Nets, man. Yo, God says, Denver Broncos is my let's ride or die. I like the Phoenix Suns as well, but they're breaking my heart. Yo, Garth, I feel you on that, man. We got another Broncos fan in the chat. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the love, man. Johnny says, no, sir. Harden is elderly. Man, Harden is. I don't like Harden, man. He don't want to be. Do you want Harden or not, Johnny? Do you want Harden or not? Because I say I don't want Harden if you're the Sixers. I don't want him. He can kick rocks, man. Tita says, still better than Ben Simmons. Yes, he is. A lot of guys better than Ben Simmons right now. Garth says, Travis, you're not a Suns guy. Oh, he's not a Broncos guy. That's right. Yeah, he's a Chiefs guy. Jay said, yeah, that's why we got the 2027 first round pick and stuff, man. And that 2027 first round pick might be pick number 20 or 27. He said, we don't want Westbrook either, though. I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you, Jalen. Not one bit, man. I don't blame you one bit. All right, here's our profile NBA trades. And the biggest trade, in my honest opinion, is not even Rudy Gobert. It's not Mac Brogdon. It is DeJounte Murray going to the Hawks. He fits so damn perfect with this Hawks squad. Look, let's be honest. Murray claimed that him and the Spurs were on the same agreement. The Spurs said, no, we just don't want you to be part of our rebuild mode, yada, yada, yada. And I'm pretty sure the Spurs felt like that. But honestly, the Spurs said, dude, we're not going to build around you. We love you and what you are. But if you're trying to be our superstar player, it's not going to happen. Not in this rebuild mode, no. So I figured, well, both guys were nice. One, Murray was nice for accepting the fact that he probably knows I'm not a number one guy for a franchise. But he is a number one guy. No, he's a number two guy for a franchise. And my goodness, you pair him with Trae Young, that backcourt is nasty. Trae Young can go more towards his natural position of the two guard, although he'll have a lot of the ball handling responsibilities. But Murray, one, plays great defense, and he's a steal maestro and an assist maestro. He's a drive and kick kind of guy, and Trae Young is a guy who gets those kicks and he scores off of those kicks. So I do like that, and like I said, he's a great defender as well. He will fit so well with Atlanta. I thought it was a huge pick in my opinion. Now they trade Danilo Gallinari to the Spurs for and also a first round pick for the Spurs too. Gallinari just got let go. They bought his deal out, which is because Spurs aren't going anywhere, and Gallinari is one to play for a contender. I'm assuming he wants to play for a contender. So Gallinari is no longer on the Spurs squad, but that's how they got Murray. The Hawks did. And the Hawks, the Spurs, they were about that first round pick. They want to go ahead and keep building up. And there's a few more picks for them as well, but I just put a couple first round picks for them. I believe it's four. I think it's four first round picks. I could be lying, but I think it's four first round picks, man. Michael says, I'm sorry, but Russell Westbrook is not a fit for the Lakers. He's not. But who is he a fit for? Who? Who is he a fit for these days? I think he should have stayed in Washington with Bradley Beal, honestly. I would have stayed in Washington if I was Russell Westbrook. I would have stayed in Washington. But he chose to go with the Lakers, which is fine. But who is he a fit for? The guy he's a ball dominant point guard that can't shoot. And he can barely score. We saw last year the dude was having trouble hitting layups. So that's what it is. Uh, uh, Travis says I agree. Simmons can kick rocks, man. He can, man. So here's a question I have for you. Are you friends with any Falcon fans, or does the hatred go so deep you can't even be friends with anybody in the fan base? Oh, no, I'm not the guy at all. Oh, I got one good friend. His name is Chris, and he's a Falcons fan. I got a good friend named Chris. He is a Falcons fan, and me and him go way back. That's my guy. That's my brother, man. But he's a Falcons fan, and we have like our beef moments during the season. We be clowning each other, but no, I'm not the kind of guy. I don't like guys that take it that damn serious. At the end of the day, it's just a sport. Like people like so. My team is the New Orleans Saints, right? And our rivalry is the Atlanta Falcons. Well, people say, well, if that's the case, you should hate the Atlanta Hawks or the Atlanta Braves. I'm like, no, I'm not going that deep. I don't like the Falcons because they're my rivalry, but I like the Hawks of the NBA. I like the Braves of baseball. I don't get guys who do that. I don't get that. Like they just all of a sudden you just gotta hate everything that's dealing with somewhat your team, but it's not dealing with your team, right? I don't get it. So I'm not that guy, but I have plenty of friends that play for Round. Look, I got plenty of friends that are Cowboy fans, and I hate the Dallas Cowboys. But a lot of my friends, associates, family members are Cowboys fans. But it's all good and fun when you're talking in the moment, y'all. But as far as like taking that beef and making it big, no, hell no, I ain't got time for that, man. Garth Knight with a $5 super chat bomb. Another one, another one. Yes, sir. He says, is Ben Simmons ever going to get his head right? UST, if you had to throw down a large amount of cash, do you think Simmons will ever get it together? It depends on what the team expects from Simmons. I think the Nets, well, they had it with KD and Kyrie and now Ben Simmons, right? But if Ben Simmons can play that role where he's not the dominant scorer, right? Just play great defense and be the ball facilitator. If someone instills that confidence, right, then that's fine. But if you're going in as Ben Simmons as your number two option to score, oh, well, then you're in trouble then. And yes, he'll never get his head right. But I think, yes, he will get his head right. I would throw a bunch of cash in there and say he will get his head right. He's still young, and he's still rich, and got a lot of people in his ear. But when it comes down to his legacy, I really, really pray and hope that he gets his mind right and says, you know what? I want my legacy to be in a positive light. So I'm going to say Ben Simmons for now. I'll throw my money down. I might lose that money, but I'll throw it down and say Ben Simmons will definitely get his head right. It might take about another year or two, though, to get it right. But thank you for that $5 bomb, man. I appreciate that. Your boy Garth Knight with a $5 super chat bomb, y'all. But DeJounte Murray, man, I love his style, and I love that he's gonna team up with Trae Young. It's gonna be a deadly combination. And watch out for Atlanta. Atlanta might be right back in the thick of things. Mind you, they were hurt all last year. Hurt all last year. Star players down outside of Trae Young. All the guys got down for a big length of the season, right? Guys like Collins was down for a good little bit, right? But now you got Murray and Young in the same backcourt. This Hawks team might be another top four team in the Eastern Conference, maybe top three if they get their stuff together. Travis says, that is an unusual Spurs hat to me. I have never seen that color associated with the Spurs. Blue, it matches your jersey, though. It's not blue. It's probably just the way my color is looking on my screen, my wall, and the hat. It's not blue at all. It's actually gray. It is gray, so I do apologize. But I had to wear it was either that or wear a Chicago Bulls red hat. And I was like, I'm not wearing red with all this. I'll wear my Spurs gray. Honestly, I got like my gray long sleeve. It's gray, but it looks kind of blue, right? See that? It looks blue, but it's not. It's gray. Appreciate that. Jaden says, oh, okay. Could be a three-team deal for Kyrie. What's going on, Jalen? Because as soon as the Lakers fans, they want everybody. When I say everybody, the Lakers fans, they want Albert Einstein. They want Dracula. They want Thanos. Who am I missing? Jesus Christ. The Lakers want everybody. And every time you're getting afraid to see the Lakers are, oh, here's the Lakers getting this guy. Here the Lakers getting that guy. And they're getting, they want everybody, man. Stop it. The Lakers can't have everybody, man. It cannot have everybody. Travis says, I like that attitude, man. Yeah, that's what it is, man. Like, it's the team. The team's got to instill confidence in the Ben Simmons. It can't be Ben Simmons in himself. It's got to be the team, right? Michael says, I remember when Russell Westbrook got traded to the Lakers last season for Kyle Kuzma, KCP, and others. I told myself at the time, this season is going to be chaotic, man. I didn't like it. I thought they would still win about 45 games. I thought the Lakers would be like a 6 seed. 7 seed. I know it would be that damn bad for the Lakers. Honestly, I didn't see that coming one freaking bit. Not at all. Did not see that coming. But it is what it is, man. Yo, I got Grant says, Lowe's, do you drink coffee? Quick story. No, I don't drink coffee at all. But when my wife was pregnant for my twin boys, I drank coffee day and night, 4 or 5 cups a day. I don't know what the hell happened. Now, mind you, my coffee is not coffee. It's like coffee and like half sugar. So it's not really coffee. It's just like half French vanilla and half coffee, right? So of course it's not really coffee. But for those 9 months, my wife was pregnant. I was drinking coffee for my twins. My twins, I was drinking coffee day and night, man. Day and night, 4 or 5 cups. And then as soon as she gave birth, I stopped drinking coffee. Boom, I was done. I was like, who the hell drinks coffee? Say UST says Garth Knight. He said you got to take one of these players for next season, Westbrook or Simmons. Give me Simmons. Give me Simmons. I know he'll play great defense, and I know he'll be smart with the basketball passing wise. I want that. Russell Westbrook is just—he is a loose cannon, man. He is one. And Ben Simmons is younger. Give me the younger guy, the faster guy, the bigger guy, the stronger guy, the smarter guy, and the guy that can play great defense. And Ben Simmons can play some really damn good defense. He can guard all 5 positions, as a matter of fact. And yeah, give me him in a heartbeat. Russell Westbrook, I just don't like the guy, man. I just don't, man. I really do not like Westbrook anymore, man. Travis says, uneducated sports. I swear that color looks so blue to me. Yeah, it looks blue, but it's not, man. It's my lighting. I got lighting that's showing. My wall is like yellow, but it looks like it's kind of like peach color, but it's actually yellow. Yeah. Um, says Car says that Spurs had looked teal to me. Yeah, it is kind of teal. I'll give you that. It is tealish. It is very tealish. Very tealish. Let's see. Says shine like a diamond. Hey, your hat is the next dress controversy. Hey, well, you know what? I'll take it, man. Go Spurs, go! You know I'm a Spurs fan, not a diehard Spurs fan, but I'm a Spurs fan though. Says I heard the Spurs could be included in the trade to take Westbrook. Oh my goodness! I guess I can see San Antonio saying, you know what, bro? I don't know. I can see Greg Popovich helping out LeBron James. I can see it. I can see Pop saying, man, LeBron, I like you, man. I'm gonna go ahead and take Westbrook off your hands and yada yada yada. Says I wouldn't doubt it because Spurs just got rid of DeJounte anyway, so they ain't got nothing to lose. Great said to the colorblind, that hat looks a hot pink. Don't say that, man. We don't need that controversy going on. Yeah, it is great, but it looks blue and teal. It is not pink though. We're not going that whole pink route at all, man. Yo, we got a $5 bomb again. My boy Garth Knight in the building. Show us some love today, y'all. Said Lakers fan not only want every good player, they think they deserve it. Very Yankees of them. You're right about that. Yes, you're right. Lakers fans get on my nerves, Jalen. But yeah, man. I mean, it's just like, yo, they want everybody every year. They can't get them all, man. They said, speaking of Yankees, we World Series bound. You got to go through the Astros, brother. Got to go through the Astros, man. So Yankees and Dodgers to the World Series, perhaps. Ooh, that'd be a sucky World Series, man. I hate that World Series. Yankees and Dodgers. All right, let's get on to the trades now. We did DeJounte Murray out. Let's get to Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert. The beef going on between him and Donovan Mitchell. It all started in the COVID year, right? When Rudy Gobert quote unquote sabotaged the entire NBA, right? Which that was straight up BS, and he did not deserve that ridicule that he got not only from Donovan Mitchell, but from the whole entire squad. I did not like that he was the main reason why COVID happened. No, COVID was going to happen regardless. Someone was going to be that first person. It's just that when he had that antic touching the microphones, that people made a big deal out of it. Stop that shit. Stop it. It drove me wild. Rudy Gobert did not deserve that from Donovan Mitchell, his own damn teammate, right? Didn't deserve it. And we'll talk about Donovan Mitchell in just a moment as well. Jason Astros got to go through us, man. Stop it, man. Y'all tried like 3 years in a row. You can't get to them. The Astros have gone through y'all like 3 years in a row, man. I'm just saying, or 2 years in a row. And like you guys just ain't. Whatever you do, man, don't have a Aroldis Chapman throw for a save, or otherwise Altuve gonna knock out the park, man. That's what it is. But hey, we got Rudy Gobert going to the Timberwolves. Now, this is gonna bode better for Carl Anthony Town because now Carl can play the power forward spot. But I still don't like it for Cat. Not a Cat guy. One, I did say he's the most overrated player in the NBA, in my opinion. Very overrated, man. Dude is a one-trick pony, and he's too big to be playing the style that he plays. We all saw how he got beat up, how he looked dumb in the post. Now, mind you, it was his first postseason, and it was the first playoffs. And the Timberwolves beat the Clippers and act like they won the NBA Finals. Everyone was crying and drinking champagne and going dumb. So, yeah, we all know what Pat Bev did. Pat Bev was MVP of the NBA Finals, right? No, that was just a playing game against the Clippers. But still, but we saw in the playoffs against the Timberwolves. I mean, against the Grizzlies. Man, Cat was exposed. And if you think just because a position change is going to work, get the sugar daddies out your ear. Rudy Gobert will make that team as a whole better. They'll make it better, but I don't like Big Cat playing the four. Got to chase those small fours around. I don't like that. I don't like the way that sounds, man. Because Cat is he's a 7-footer. He's a center, but and he's not fleet of foot. He's gonna play the power forward position this year. Rudy Gobert will stop that the paint. I like that part for the Timberwolves. That's a nice pick for a Midwest team that isn't really beloved when it comes down to the market side. They're a small market. So to get a guy like Rudy Gobert, and now you got Cat, and now you got Anthony Edwards, who, by the way, is the best player on the Timberwolves. It is Anthony Edwards, by the way. He is the best player. It's not Cat. I promise you. It's Anthony Edwards. Uh, but that makes the Timberwolves better. So no more of that seventh pick now. They're looking for a top four seed in the West. And I think with Edwards getting better, it all depends on Edwards. Can he take that all-star step to a star now, right? Can he go from all-star to star? That's what the next step for the T-Wolves is Anthony Edwards, not Carl Anthony Town. I'll tell you why later on, you guys. I will tell you why. But Minnesota does look good, though. I like that they got that pick. Now, they trade Pat Bev, who was bought out by the Jazz, right? But the Jazz also get 4 picks and 6 total players. Guys like Malik Beasley on there, Pat Beverly, who was bought out. But they got like some pieces. We don't know what the hell the Jazz are doing. But with this, they let go of Rudy Gobert. They let go of Michael Conley, right? Okay, what are the Jazz really doing? I think Mitchell is next to go, and he will be the biggest piece to the Kevin Durant saga. I'll break that down when we get there, you guys. Marcus says Cat can shoot outside whenever he feels like it since Gobert patrols the paint. But I mean, did you see Cat in the playoffs? He wasn't hitting any threes. Them threes are not falling. They're not falling. Yes, he won the 3-point shooting contest. Did he win the 3-point shooting contest? I think he did, right? But that's wide open threes. In the NBA playoffs, Carl Anthony Town game was atrocious in the playoffs, right? Thank goodness for Anthony Edwards and the others around him, right? Let's see. Guard says Rudy was kind of an idiot, but Mitchell overreacted. Go Stros. Garth, I like it, bro. I like it, man. Go Astros, man. You're right though. What he did was idiotic because you don't play around with a virus like that, right? Even if it was funny to him and funny to other people as well. But Mitchell definitely overreacted, and those guys have been beefing ever since. Rudy Gobert going to Timberwolves, and now I think the Jazz are in play to get rid of Donovan Mitchell as well. It's going to be very interesting because wherever Mitchell goes, the stench of Kevin Durant will follow, right? Right? They might not be on the same team, but they're going to take the same path to different teams, if you know what I mean. But says Los wearing pink. Hey, 1980s Miami Vice made hot pink fashionable. Oh, I still rock pink. Oh, I rock. I got some pink stuff that I can rock now. I still rock pink. Real men wear pink. That's right, PJ. We do, and women too, because you got a bunch of pink going on as well. Or it might be teal, but you got a bunch of colors going on, so we don't know what you got rocking with. Let's go, y'all. All right. So then I got Travis and Yankees fans. Whatever you do, watch the Astros dugout. I said this the year, but Mitchell ain't really all because he come up small and posting. You're right, Jada. He does. He does, and he has over the last couple years now. He's coming very small. So I was on the Donovan Mitchell bandwagon. Check out my Instagram 2 years ago. I was calling Mitchell to be the MVP. I was like, he's gonna be MVP for the 2020 season, and he was far from MVP. So it looked kind of bad, man. Michael says, "Cat can shoot outside, whatever." Yeah, but I don't want my big man shooting that many threes. Michael says, "D'Angelo Russell, Gobert, and Towns, a new big three for the Wolves. You think UST? No, you're missing the best player. Anthony Edwards is the best player on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So it's a big four. It's a big four. Anthony Edwards is the best player on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Period. He is the best. So you cannot disregard Anthony Edwards. He's the best player. He's going to be the franchise player, and he's going to be the next big thing. He'll be the next big superstar in 4 or 5 years, right? Jaden says, Woj said Pelinka and Sean Marks could talk about at Summer League in Vegas this week or next week. Oh, we'll find it. We'll find out then. Eric says, I'm back. What's up, Eric? I got Jonathan Barker in the building. What's up, Mr. Barker? So what's up, y'all? Sorry I've been MIA, been visiting with the fam. It's all love, man. You're here now. That's all that matters, man. Thank you for the love, Jonathan Barker. How's life treating you, bro? Travis, when I was a kid, I used to have hot pink LA Gear pants. Hey, let's get it, man. Let's get it. I like that. All right, y'all. And then our next trade we're going to talk about is from Malcolm Brogdon going to the Boston Celtics, and Daniel Tice will be going to the Pacers. And it's for and the Pacers get a first round pick. So not really a huge deal, but the thing is, Boston, the whole entire time we said this, boy, they need a point guard that can run plays. Marcus Smart, as much as we love him and adore him and his skill set he can bring to this Boston squad and the defensive intensity, he cannot play point guard. And mind you, Jason Tatum was the first player ever in NBA history to have over 100 turnovers in the playoffs. That lets you know he's a small forward / shooting guard trying to play too much point guard. You saw that last game, game 6. Those guys had 21 or 22 turnovers. You have 22 turnovers in any game against any team, you are going to lose. So guys like Jaylen Brown and guys like Jason Tatum were playing the point guard position, while guys like Smart were playing the wing position trying to react, right? Well, now things kind of change. Malcolm Brogdon is a point guard's point guard. He can run plays. He can ball handle with the best of them. He doesn't turn the ball over. That bodes well for the Celtics. Now, as for Marcus Smart, is that means he's coming off the bench, or will guys have to play bigger? So will Tatum have to play the 3, Brown the 4, right? You don't want that to happen, because if that happens, you can kind of get, because if you have Smart playing 2, Brogdon the 1, Smart at 2, and then you have Tatum 3, Brown 4, and of course I'm assuming Al Horford or Robert Williams at the 5. Guys got to play bigger now, and that might come back to haunt them as well, but we don't know. But Malcolm Brogdon will be a better addition at point guard than Tatum is, who is used to having that basketball, but he's got to find a way to be a scorer, not a scorer from many positions, not always having the top of the key and driving left or right, screen and roll. And no, he's got to be the guy who can go down low, post up, fade away, a guy who can get the ball 18 feet in and just drive to his left, pull up, that kind of thing. That's his next evolution. The Pacers get a first round pick. They get Daniel Tice. Pacers kind of just want to get rid of Malcolm Brogdon in his contract. Pacers are on a rebuild mode. I like that. So they got a first round pick from the Celtics. It probably be nothing, but they got rid of Malcolm Brogdon in that contract. That's why the Pacers let him go to Boston. But it was a good pick by Boston. I do like that because it makes them better offensively. And we all know, I like it when you're a great team and you have that one obvious weakness, right? It's a great team, but we have one weakness, and it's obvious. Let's go fix it. It's an obvious reason we can fix it right now. They fixed it early in the offseason. They got Malcolm Brogdon. I think the Celtics will be back in the NBA Finals contention for the Eastern Conference, y'all. So don't be shocked if they're in the Eastern Conference Finals or even the Finals itself again next year. But I'm still going with spoiler, still going with the freaking Bucks. IQ says Wolves can get back Pat Bev in a buyout, but just look at that five with Anderson. Yeah, I'm telling you, the Wolves are nice, man. The Wolves are nice. I like them. They got Kyle Anderson for 2 years, $18 million deal. I didn't put it on here, but I mean that's still a decent pick. But still, not Kyle Anderson. Excuse me, he went to the Grizzlies. I'm sorry, y'all. But still, there's still a nice squad with Gobert at the five, and then you have Cat at the four. Yada yada yada, man. But it's all good. Let's go, y'all. So that's our profile NBA trades. The ones I kind of like, the one I want to talk about for a little bit. But the best one, watch out for DeJounte Murray going to the Hawks. That makes the Hawks so much better. I love that trade from Atlanta. I think it'll bode well for the Hawks in the long run. I think it will. All right, y'all. Let's go to the good one now. We're going to the ugly, and you guys might not think it's ugly, but I'll give my reason why I believe it is ugly. Here are the most ugly, ugly off-season deals from free agency so far. Let's get it, y'all. Read them and weep them. Here we go. The ugly. I've been talking about Cat now for a while on this stream. Carl Anthony Towns going to the Timberwolves, staying with the Timberwolves, which is a good thing. 4 years, $224 million. And I don't mean for this to be a badgering on Carl Anthony Towns, but it is. But it is. Here's my thing. As Tita says, is Peter Tucker good? Yes, he is good. And I'll tell you about him in a few minutes as well. We'll talk about Peter Tucker as well. So get ready for that. Eric says, Murray to Atlanta is a huge one. It is, bro. I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for that one. That's going to be so damn good. DeJounte Murray to the Hawks. I cannot wait for that, man. That's going to be awesome. Let's go. But Cat, look, the 4-year deal, $224 million, that's fine. But am I the only one that thinks that he already reached his potential? Is it just me, or am I being a hater? Am I being a hater? Am I being a hater towards Carl Anthony Towns? But is it me, or did he reach his potential already? I think Cat won't get better than what he is. His style of play is just horrendous. It's atrocious. He's sloppy. And I thought that the Timberwolves should have waited one more year to give Cat that kind of money. Right? 4 years, $224 million. We saw his first playoffs. Now, mind you, hope that he has plenty more playoff chances and he redeems himself. That'd be a nice story. But as of right now, I'm the only one that thinks that Carl Anthony Towns reached his potential. I think he's done. I think he's capped out. What you saw from Cat is what you're going to get. I don't think you'll see anything better. He's not great defensively. He shoots a lot of threes, but not a great percentage. Right? He's a big guy with some physical strength, but doesn't use it. If he gets that going, then maybe. But I saw him get pushed away. Mind you, when it's all said and done, Cat could be the third best guy on this Timberwolves team within a year or two. I think I'll put Gobert in this style of play. And of course, Anthony Edwards, y'all, is the best player on Minnesota. I keep harping that out. But Carl Anthony Towns, I think his cap, he reached it already. And I hate to say that, but I think he's reached his cap already. Like, I don't see him getting better. But I understand you are still the Timberwolves. So you want to go ahead, and there are some NBA teams that just want to stay relevant, right? There are NBA teams that demand championships. There are NBA teams that just like the fact they're in the NBA, and there's teams that just want to stay relevant. I think the T-Wolves, they just want to be relevant. Like, we don't want to win championships, but we just want to be relevant. So we'll see about that. Travis is 4 years, $224 million. Damn. He said, "Yeah, I can agree. He is sloppy. He's very sloppy. I saw it. He was sloppy. It was just disgusting. I was like, yo." And the Timberwolves played better while he was on the bench. I mean, I'm seeing all this now, and I know it was only for a total of maybe 8 games he played in the playoffs because he had 2 playing games, and they went to Game 6 against the Grizzlies. But still, I saw those 8 games. Remember that game against the Clippers that they won, right? He had like what 5 points or whatever to get to the playoffs. That game, he had like 5 points total. He had more fouls than like points, I believe. It's like, dude, but he played like that the whole entire postseason. I don't like it. I thought the T-Wolves should have waited 1 more year to get this guy that kind of money. But like I said, they want to stay relevant, so I can't blame them. But it's still ugly to me. Next, we have Jalen Brunson. Now, I don't know what it is with the Knicks and their infatuation of Jalen Brunson. Matter of fact, what is up with the Knicks and overspending? Just like the Blazers, the Knicks want to be championship material so badly. These guys will give money to anybody. Look at the last 5 years for the Knicks now. The last 5 freaking years, they have given out big money to some guy who did not deserve it, obviously. This year, no different. Jalen Brunson, 4 years, $104 million. Did he deserve it? I would say yes, he deserved the money, but not the franchise giving out their money, right? Not the franchise, man. Garza, all I know, Cat is he's a 3 guy, but I'll buy it from y'all. He's not great in the post. He is not, man. He is not. He's not great in the post, and he can barely shoot threes when it's pressure time. He's got to be wide the freak open to hit a 3. That's his style. That's his style. So I'm done with calling it a time. I'm done talking about Cat. She said, "Thank you, thank you." I'm sorry, PJ, but I thought you didn't like cats either. All right, no, my bad. Well, we're done talking calling it town for now. I'll find a way to talk about him again, though. That's how I do, man. But Jalen Brunson, the Knicks, it's not ugly on Jalen Brunson's part because Brunson, anyone, hey, get your money. I am a fan of anybody getting their freaking money all day. I don't care what sport you play. Get your money, get your bag because no one, like, as soon as you are bad, teams will let you go. They will disrespect you. Franchises will clown you. Guys like us will disown you. Whatever. Get your money now. I can care less what it is, what kind of reputation you have. Get your money, bro. I'm not mad at Brunson for getting that deal. Get your money. I'm mad at the Knicks, though, for thinking that this guy is the next savior. This guy is Julius Randle 2.0, but in the point guard position. They thought Randle's going to be the next, I don't know. Randle can't go right still. Randle is in year number 8, whatever, and he still cannot drive right. And you gave that man buku money. Brunson is a 6'2" or 6'3" point guard who isn't really a point guard. He's a 6'3" shooting guard who doesn't play good defense, but you give him $25 million per year? What are you doing, New York? Every year, look at the Knicks at the last 5 years. They have given somebody some dumb money. Somebody that didn't deserve it. The Knicks are just atrocious when it comes down to their management. And, of course, the way now they're getting tampering charges because they talked to Brunson before free agency even popped up. Yo, we got a $5 bomb by Garth Knight. Another one. Garth says A-Rod is going to make the Wolves relevant, I hope. Get them Wolves running, A-Rod. Yo, thank you, Garth Knight, for that $5 super chat, man. Showing love once again, and I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Trying to get you guys' comments, man. Actually, yeah, I can agree he is sloppy. Yes, he is. Michael says $54 million AAV for Towns. That's a very steep price to pay for Minnesota, to be honest. Very steep price. You're right about that. But Michael, I miss you saying something about Brunson. But Brunson definitely got he got some moolah, baby. Michael says Jalen Brunson gets stupidly overpaid by the Knicks big time. I don't get it. But that's New York for you, man. I mean, they paid Evan Fournier Evan Fournier, like with 2 or 3 years ago, like almost $80 million, right? Look who's on my list now. Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson from the New York Knicks. They paid that man 4 years, $60 million. The dude is who is gonna pay $15 million per year for Mitchell Robinson to do what? Right? To do what? What is New York thinking? And now they're talking about trading Julius Randle for what? Scraps. Julius Randle is a grown man in the NBA and still cannot go to his offhand. He is predominantly left and still cannot go right. That lets me know that no one's teaching him, no one's training him, and he just doesn't care. Right? But every year, the Knicks pay somebody just because we're New York. We can do that. And you guys were the 11th seed in the Eastern Conference this year. Stop it. Didn't even go to the playing game. It was 7 games left in the season, and they were out of the tournament playing game. Jalen Brunson is not your savior. He's not. And Jalen Brunson's dad is an assistant coach on the Knicks squad, right? And Jalen Brunson's a New York guy. He went to Villanova. He's a up north kind of guy. I get that. So what? His daddy's on the squad. Okay. Give a damn about his daddy? Can he give the championship? No, he cannot. Why are you doing that, New York? They get Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson. Those guys combined for $164 million on your payroll over the next 4 years. Those guys. Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson. Those guys. Stop it. Stop it. That's not smart by New York. And speaking of another team that's making dumb decisions, the Portland Trailblazers. What in the hell is going on with Portland? What is going on? Travis says, yo, you bring up the Knicks, and this is what I'm talking about. It's like they own Fort Knox or something. They can spin and spin and spin and never-ending cash machine. They never seem to run out. They run out. They don't run out, but all they do is those guys they pay big money to. When that money is done, they take that same money and give it to somebody else. That's what it's all about. And mind you, the NBA has kind of this year now expanded the cap now. The cap is kind of bigger now this year. Michael says, to think that Jalen Brunson's agent was his dad's agent as well. His dad was a Knicks player during the late 90s and early 2000s. And that's fine. Doesn't mean I still want Jalen Brunson on my squad as my number one option, right? Because are they going with RJ Barrett? RJ Barrett's not the number one option. He's playing like a number 2 guy. He's going to be number 2 guy. They need a number 1 guy, and they thought they got it within Julius Randle. Guy can't go right. I'm sorry. If you're a professional basketball player in the NBA and you're a driver, you should be able to drive both spots, left and right. I'm speechless because Randle cannot go right at all. The dude goes strictly left. He has no move to go right at all. None. Watch his highlights against the Hawks 2 years ago, and his bad highlights of this year. The dude is atrocious when it comes down to trying to make plays for himself. Plenty of games where the team lost because of Randle, right? Just berserk plays, man. Guard said, it is that nobody wants to go to the Knicks, or are they just terrible evaluators of talent? No, it's the fact that, yeah, that's true. And they think because we're the Mecca, that we sell out every night. It doesn't matter who's on our team. But it's the organization. The management is running them down to the ground. Management is the biggest reason why they freaking suck. And I don't say that about a lot of teams, but management is the reason why the Knicks suck. It is the main reason why. Management sucks. They let them down every single time. Every time. Y'all, we're at 28 likes, man, on our road to 35. We need 7 more likes, y'all. 7 more likes. So I wonder what teams are looking to trade for Randle. Don't say Lakers. Hell no. Don't. Yeah. I said, please don't say Lakers. I feel you, PJ. We're not going to say Lakers no more. I'm done with the Lakers. We're done. Oops, I lied. We got one more Laker talk. I'm sorry. All right, but speaking of the Blazers, though, here's my theme. Blazers, give up. Give up. Portland, give up. You're done. You are done. Give the hell up, Portland. Give up. Scrap it. Toss it up. Scrunch it up. Set it on fire. Take those ashes. Put it together. Throw it in the trash can. Wrap that trash can up and reburn it. Throw that in the trash can. Go to your nearest junkyard. Throw it in the junkyard and burn it again. What in the hell are the Portland Blazers doing? Why are they giving money to people who don't deserve the money? You think it's going to make Damian Lillard say, yeah, Anthony Simons got a 4-year deal, $100 million. I like him. I'm not mad at Simons. This is not a players conversation. This is an organization conversation. Get your money, Simons. Get your money, big dog. I'm happy for Anthony Simons. 4 years, $100 million. Get your money, bro. I'm happy about that. What I cannot tolerate is Portland saying, we believe in you, Anthony Simons. Hey, Damian, come here. We gave Anthony Simons 4 years, $100 million. He's CJ McCollum 2.0. Damian should be like, what the hell is going on? You guys want me to stay? I kind of want to stay too, but damn. I want to stay. I do. I really do. I want to stay, Portland. But damn it, y'all making it so hard, man. I'm a loyal guy. But even loyalty has an expiration date, you guys. And yes, we saw Dame Lillard on Twitter, subliminal messages, all that stuff, yada, 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 yada. I got Kip Gaming in the business. Say, yo, how's it going, Carla? What up, Kip? Kip is our Streamlabs donation leader with a one-time donation of $556. I got my boy Jerry Poor Jr. in the business. Carlos and PJ. What is good? Travis says, I voted for the Suns, but that was largely because it was the first team listed. Aw. What is good, y'all? TD said, who won the poll? As of right now, let me see. As of right now, who is winning the poll? Where's Kevin Durant going? As of right now, Kevin Durant, I don't know where he's going. God dog it. Good question. I get back to you. I had to get back to you on that one. Oh, I guess because I'm on my stuff. I need to get to my stuff to find out who won. Hit that like button, you guys. If you're new to the channel, man, subscribe to Uneducated Sports Talk, y'all. We got a lot to talk about. We're still talking about the good, the bad, the ugly, all that, yada, yada, yada. Honestly, I don't know. It won't let me show who won the trade. I don't know who won the trade right now. Who won the poll? It won't let me show it right now. On my live chat. Why? Is there an expiration date of the poll? Oh, well, we'll get to that later. All right, here we go. I got BC Moss that says, what's up, Moss? Thanks for the love, man. Thanks for the love. Devil says, I doubt y'all care, but I uploaded. We do care, bro. Yes, we do, man. We'll check you out after this. We'll check you out, man. Let's go, y'all. So, all right, that is the ugly. So, I'm talking about Yusef Nurkic, right? 4 years, $70 million freaking dollars to the Blazers. That is not going to make Damian Lillard happy. If you're the Blazers, start over from scratch. Start over from scratch. My boy Tino says, love the Spurs hat. Go Spurs. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's my favorite NBA team. So I said, well, let's talk NBA. I got to rock the Spurs, man. It's my favorite NBA team. Respect to Greg Popovich, Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Baca, David Robinson, Sean Elliott, man. The boys came into their thing, man. I'm a big time Spurs fan. I love their organization, man, from top to bottom every year. But Kawhi Leonard had to go ahead and mess all that up, man. You know, Tim Duncan is my second favorite player. It's Michael Jordan. Then it's Tim Duncan as my second favorite player. But yeah, Devin says, "Go Warriors, man." Yeah, his hat is gray. It's not teal or blue. It's not. So, said Warriors on top, man. Yes, sir. All right, but Yusef Nurkic and Anthony Simons, those guys got to combine $170 million for the next 4 years. for the Blazers. I don't get it. I do not get it. I don't like it. Moss says Pacers on top. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's a Pacers guy. Travis says, love Pop. That's right, man. Pop is my guy, man. Pop is one of the greatest coaches ever in all of sports, man. I love Greg Popovich, and I love how he's a player's coach, but people still respect the hell out of him, man. They respect the hell out of him. People hop on. They say, "Well, why?" Me personally, Tim Duncan is in my top 5 greatest players of all time. If Tim Duncan played for any other franchise, Tim Duncan's getting 30 and 15 a game, 30 points, 15 rebounds a game, right? He's the next Kevin Love in Minnesota. He's the next Carl Anthony Towns in Minnesota, right? He's getting big money, big points, big stats, but no championships. But he took his talent to already championship laden team in the Spurs with David Robinson. You know what I'm saying? That's why Tim only averaged about 21 points per game for his career, right? But his impact was so much more. If he played on a trash team, of course, he would get 30 points a game, 30, 35 points a game going crazy. But he played on a great Spurs team that had a great model. So shout out to Tim Duncan. That's my guy, man. Tim says, I got a box of Dunkanos from when I lived there. Hey. T says, 1 like away from your goal. What? Already? Let's go. I like that. Hit that like button, y'all. Just 1 like away from our goal of 35 likes, man. Let's go. Thank y'all for that, man. Let's see. All right. So next on our list, we talked about Cat. We talked about Jalen Brunson to the Knicks. We talked about the Knicks struggles, the Blazers struggle. Why? I don't know why they're paying these guys big freaking money, man. But let's talk about Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal. Same reason why I'm mad about the Jalen Brunson thing. I'm not mad at Bill. Hey, get your money, bro. 5 years, $251 million. Come on, bro. That's some money right there. Who gonna pass it up? Huh? Raise your hand in the chat if you feel like you want to pass up $251 million. Let me know. Let me know. Devil says you got the goal. Did I get the goal? Let's find out, man. I'll find out for myself. And we did get the goal of 35 likes. Matter of fact, we're at 36 likes, y'all. You guys make this the best stream ever. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate freaking that. You guys are awesome. Man, you guys are awesome, bro. I appreciate that. That is all love. All right, so let's go. Let's get 40, y'all. Let's try and get 40 now. Can we get 40? Let's get 40 likes now. How about that? And I wish I could show y'all who's winning this poll. I don't know why it's not letting me bring the poll back up. Ugh, stupid. All right, let's go. We smashed our first goal. Let's get 40 likes, y'all. Let's get 40 likes now. Just 4 away from 40 likes. Thank y'all for all being on this stream so far and on the chat, man. You guys are awesome, man. Yep, I got a new goal. I just pinned it, you guys. A new goal. New goal of 40. Let's get it, y'all. We were just 4, I believe we were 4 more away from our goal of 40, y'all. Yeah, we're at 36, y'all. So we're just 4 more away from our goal of 40. Let's get there, you guys. I got 20 views in 7 minutes. My best is 80 in 5 minutes. I know it's crazy. Now it's all love, though, man. You're doing your thing. All right, here we go. But we're talking about Bradley Beal now. Bradley Beal for the Washington Wizards. And it's almost like if you're the Wizards, just like the Blazers, what direction are you trying to go? Right? Where are you going? Because, yes, you could pay Bradley Beal 5 years, $251 million, but it's almost like you're paying Bradley Beal to eventually trade him in 2 years. Like, I see it coming. He's going to play 2 years of his contract and get traded in year 3 because Washington, they're handicapping their franchise. They let go of Russell Westbrook, and we'll talk about him in a second. But what are you doing? what's going on with Bradley Beal? I don't get it. Like, all right, what pieces are you going to have around Bradley Beal if you're going to pay this man that kind of money? If look, I'm an owner and I'm about winning. If I'm gonna pay you 5 years, $251 million, that means I expect you to be leading my franchise into championship contention, right? But it all starts with the ownership as well. I'm not mad at Bradley Beal. Get your money, dog. Get your money for sure. I'm not mad at that. The organization. What are we doing? What direction are we going with the Wizards? You didn't make the playoffs last year. You didn't make it. You didn't make the play-in tournament last year. You just did not in the Eastern Conference. You were number 12, I believe. What are we doing? Why are we paying Bradley Beal? Because he deserved it? Or why not try and trade Bradley Beal and start from scratch? A lot of these guys, I don't like teams that love to stay mediocre. Shout out to the Spurs. The Spurs felt like, you know what, bro? We don't want to be this 8, 9, 7 seed forever. Let's trade DeJounte Murray. Let's be bad for about 2 years, 3 years, and let these picks that we get, you know what I'm saying, let them build up so that we can be a championship contending team again. A lot of these teams love to stay mediocre. The Blazers right now are loving to stay mediocre. If you think you're going to win with Yusuf Nurkic and Anthony Simon, you are kidding yourselves. You are kidding your freaking selves. Yo, we got another $5 super chat bomb from Garth Knight. My man is in fuego tonight, you guys. He says number 40 for UST. This dude not only calls a great game, but makes it fun in the process. Shares USC channel with friends and fam, folks. Hey, Garth, thank you for the love. I appreciate that. He ain't lying, though, man. Share. Sharing is caring. And thank y'all for the love, man. I pride myself on being one of the best play-by-play and live reaction guys on YouTube. And we're still in year one. This is still year one. So year one isn't even done with till September 7th. My birthday is the official start. September 8th of year number 2. Honestly, it's the official start. So, crazy. Happy birthday to me, y'all. Bills versus Rams, y'all, on Thursday Night Football. Travis, the Bucks did the same thing. Bucks were mediocre for a long time, but they're championship contenders every year now because, yes, they were mediocre. Bucks stayed at that 7-6 seed for about a good 4 or 5 years. They said, man, bump that. Break it all down. I like teams. I can respect teams. Break it down. Break it down because I would rather be trash and get good picks than to stay mediocre for a 6-7 year press. And yes, we make the playoffs every year, but you go nowhere in the playoffs. Nowhere. I don't like that. It is time to scratch it up. If you're the Blazers, blow it up. If you're the Wizards, blow it up. If you're the Knicks have pieces. So I see where they're going, and they have a strategy. They play great defense. Now, what happened last year, I don't know, man. Devin says, by the way, I can see the thing about Kevin Durant and Suns have 38% and the rest is 21. Oh, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Well, guess what? Devin says the Suns have a 38% chance. So, y'all, shout out to the ones who picked the Suns. 38% of the chat has picked the Phoenix Suns to be Kevin Durant ownership. Devil, thanks for that, man. I appreciate that. That's kind of, I don't like to say that word ownership. You can't just own that guy. But they'll have his, how I say it. He's going to the Suns, y'all. That's what everyone's saying right now, 38%. But and we have one more ugly. It's the most obvious ugly so far. It is Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook opted in for the Lakers, and who wouldn't? Who wouldn't opt in for 1 year, $47.3 million? I mean, I would too. I don't care how sorry I am or how ugly my game is. I don't care. $47.3 million, I'm opted in all day. Kudos to Russell Westbrook. But the thing is, it's ugly because he's fine. He's got his money. And Westbrook, for all his antics that he does, at the end of the day, he doesn't care. Man's got money. I got money to blow, right? He's got that. So, the ugly is whomever, whether it's the Lakers, the Nets, the Jazz, or whatever 3-team deal they'll try and get for Russell Westbrook, whoever, the Spurs, whoever ends up with Russell Westbrook, you're out of your freaking mind. This cat is definitely a shell of himself. Big time. Now, it could be the fit in LA where he couldn't fit with LeBron James and AD, and he just wasn't used to being off the ball as much as he was. And I get that. And there were times where he didn't play in the fourth quarter because the guy just cannot shoot anymore. Guy can't shoot. He can't shoot, which is, I hate to say it, but the guy can't shoot. And he can barely score. Uh, he's got to have a nice layup, right? But these days of him hitting jumpers and stuff, that backboard jumper, it's ugly now. He misses it bad now. I feel like he misses the whole entire rim hitting that backboard shot like once a day, man. Once a game. Garth Knight says, KD to the desert, please. It feels a little Lakers, Yankees, but I'm willing to allow. For real, man. Dark, I said, Giannis went through hell to get to a title of Milwaukee. That's why everyone loved when they won that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I love it when you got to earn that mud because Giannis won it without a top 75 guy in the NBA, right? He won it. So that's awesome. Travis said, they don't own the person, but own the exclusive rights for the services. Is that what you are talking about? Yes, sir. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. They own the rights for his service. I appreciate that. I didn't know how to say it right. I was like, that just doesn't sound right to me. Alan Breck says, Devil, you still here? Devil says, here's my opinion. I think Russ is still good, just he's not playing like it, and he let that get to him. Just me. It could be that. But Russell's better days are way behind him. You're not getting the OK City Russ. You're not even getting Washington Wizards Russell Westbrook, where he went off, right? That second half of that season a couple years ago. You're not getting that Westbrook either. You're not. You're not. So you're getting a guy who's all about the money and shell himself. So that is how I feel. That is the ugly. All right. So let's get to under the radar. And these are the picks that I like. They're sneaky good that no one's really going to talk about. We're going under the radar. What is this? Why is that there? Why is that there? Hold on, y'all. I don't like that. Sometimes you just got to do things yourself, man. That is my fault, y'all. Well, I don't know what happened. But I hope I didn't switch them. I hope I didn't switch them. You don't want that. I would say it's embarrassing, but I don't get embarrassed. It is what it is. Under the radar. Here we go. Ta-da. All right. My first one. Here are the ones that I really, really love that no one's really going to talk about, but these guys will make huge impacts. These guys will make a huge impact on your squad right now. JaVale McGee signed a 3-year deal, $20 million to the Dallas Mavericks. Guess what the Mavs need? Big men. And they got it. They signed Christian Woods, who I thought is nice. He's a big man, but he's more of a, he's a shooter, more finesse. But signing JaVale McGee, and mind you, every team McGee has been on for the last 6-7 years, that team has gone deep in the playoffs every year, right? McGee's that guy. I think he's going to do wonders for Dallas. Dallas needs a big man who plays big, rebounds, block shots, block outs. JaVale McGee's that guy. And do not be surprised if Dallas sneaks their way into the NBA Finals next year. I would not be surprised to say that. Next, we have Andre Drummond. And Tina says, you don't get embarrassed? No, I do not, man. I don't have an embarrassing bone in my body, man. I don't have. The last time I was embarrassed, I was 16 years old, and we were at the park, and I had a girlfriend that lived next door to me. Hey, Jessica, how you doing? If you're watching this, I doubt it. But then Jessica also had a friend that spent the night, and I liked the friend too. So I was trying to flirt with the friend. So we go to the Civic Center, and we're riding bikes, and I'm riding this bike super duper fast, man, down this big old hill. And I don't know what happened. I must have hit a rock or something, and I flew about 40 feet, right? Face first. Bow! That was the last time I was embarrassed. Because I was embarrassed because I was trying to show off in front of this girl, and I want to bust my ass. but that's like, that was so, I'm 33. I haven't been embarrassed in 17 years, right? So I don't get embarrassed. That is what it is. Devin said, yes, he is past his prime and he is falling off, but I think that's getting to him to where he's not playing like he used to. Everyone has some bad week, and I think he had a couple to where he got bad. Yeah, the Brick Oh 08. What's up, the Brick Oh 08? He's in the building, man. He says, make the Nets an option in the pool. I can only do 4 options. So I didn't want Brooklyn as an option because I just thought it was too lame. But if I could do, I want to do 6. I want to do Phoenix Suns, LA Lakers, Chicago Bulls, Miami Heat, the Nets, and then other. But I can only get 4 options. So yeah, that's what it is, man. Alan says, why do you say in your video Devin probably is... Garth says, no doubt Westbrook has one of the greatest athletes to play the game, but I think he's a little long in the tooth and doesn't play winning ball because his strengths don't allow. Thank you, Garth. I completely agree, man. I completely agree. The Brick says, wait, we talking about me? Yes, sir. Oh, Westbrook. Boy, I do get embarrassed when I do call him Westbrook on accident. I did like twice on a stream, and I hate that. But it was kind of funny, though. Alex says, you the best player on the Lakers, man. Oh, God. Travis says, forget being embarrassed. Be glad you didn't break your face with an accident like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. No, I mean, look, I'm a solid guy, man. So, I fall down, but I get up, man. I get up. I was embarrassed, though, because, yeah, when that happened, she started laughing, and she didn't want me after that. So, sucks for her, though. I don't know her name. I forgot her name. I forgot her name, but yeah, sucks for her though. She lost out. All right, Andre Drummond signs a 2-year. Get this, 2-year deal worth $6.6 million. That's a steal from Chicago, right? For Chicago, they were also in the running for a big man. You got Nikolai Vujovic, who is a big man, but he's more of a finesse big man who can still get rebounds. But Drummond brings that pressure, right? That physicality that the Bulls need, right? So I like Drummond going to the Bulls. That can also entice KD to go to Chicago, maybe. Drummond's there. They played together in Brooklyn this past season, so you never know. But there's pieces everywhere, right? And you just don't know why. And here you go, TJ, the big homie PJ Tucker. No, I said Tucker, not. I didn't stop at PJ. That's PJ. I don't know what that PJ stands for, but yours stands for Phillips Jr., right? So I don't know what this PJ is for. Oh, say I thought you was calling my name. PJ Tucker signs a 3-year deal, $33 million. And Tucker, he just knows how to win. PJ Tucker plays winning basketball. We've seen it with the Rockets. We've seen it with the Heat. We've seen it with the Bucks. And now we're going to see it with the Sixers as well. He's a do-it-all kind of guy. Can play great defense. Can hit the corner 3. He's gonna be great at defensive callings. Like, his calling is defense, and he's the kind of guy that he knows not only his moves, but your move as well, right? On defense, where he's going to be at and where you need to be at the same time. So I like that. So I feel like that's a great pick by the Sixers. They got it going on. PJ Tucker, 3 years, $33 million to the Sixers. All right. Now, this is a guy that you probably don't even know about. You don't know, but I know. Legente Dort. And I don't know if I said his name right. But all I did was call him Dort this whole entire time. I think he has a nickname for his first name. But still, Dort to the Thunder. When it's all said and done, this deal is going to be a steal. Mind you, and that did rhyme, y'all. But still, mind you, 5 years, $87.5 million. This kid is young. And he can do it all. He has just played for the Thunder, and they're not good. They weren't good the last couple of years, but he was one of the best players, and this deal will be a steal when it's all said and done. He will not be the best player on the Thunder. He will not, but he will be a big key to their success, guaranteed. The Thunder will be nice in about 2 or 3 years, like really, really nice, like a top 4 team in the NBA in 3 years. Say what you want about the Thunder franchise, but since '08, since they left Seattle and became the Thunder, this team, this organization, one of the best in the NBA. They've been there since '08 now, so we're talking 15 years of playing. They've only missed the playoffs what 3 times in 15 years, something like that. Oh, but by the way, they know when to dumb it down. They saw KD leave. They saw Russ leave. They saw it all go. Like they traded all that. But they want to be back on top. They had a nice 6, 7 year run with KD and Westbrook, right? Going to the finals one time, going to the Western Conference finals a few times as well, playing deep in the playoffs. They want to get back to that. So I respect the Thunder for what they're doing. But that 5 year deal to Dort, that is going to be impressive. He's going to be the third best player on a really good team in 3 years, right? You guys don't know it yet, man, but I'm telling y'all. It said Lou Dort. Yeah, so they call him Lou. All right. So, yeah, they call him Lou. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Jalen. Um, let's see. Somebody asked me a question, man. Gar says, too bad the Lakers were too stupid to realize that, and the whole last season was an embarrassment, and the haters got their season in the sun. They sure did. Travis, I bet PJ has an opinion on PJ Tucker. You got an opinion on PJ Tucker? She says she's the better PJ. Yeah, all right. I don't know what that means. uh, the Brick says Katie is just saying this so Kyrie gets a bigger payday. Garth Knight said UST was the gal hot or cute? Bro, she was fine. She was fine. But she was tall though. And for some reason, I either get girls like my height or I taller than me. My wife is like 5'9", right? My wife's I'm barely 5'7". My wife's 5'9". At the time, this girl, when I was 16, at the time, this girl she was about 5'9" at the time. She's probably like 5'10" now in life. I don't know. I never seen her since. I saw her like a few days after that, and then never again. But she was beautiful, though. Very beautiful. Dark chocolate, man. Smooth skin, very pretty, beautiful smile. And I saw all that smile when she was laughing at my ass when I bust my ass. So I saw all those pretty teeth laughing at me. uh, let's go. T says fantastic to hear. Yes, sir, it is, man. Sixers got a good one in PJ. Got a good one. Jaden says Lou Dort, baby. That's right. They call home Loot Dort. Oh, they call him Loot Dort. Yeah, so thank you. I was like, what is that? They call him something else. It's not his whole entire name. It is Lou Dort. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jaden. Appreciate that, man. Guys, I could do the Thunder in 3 years or so with a season Chet and Dort. I'm telling you, they have pieces out the galore, and they're going to hit on a superstar. And all these pieces they got, they will hit. This isn't the Sixers where they kind of like hit and miss. The Thunder, I love them. They hit. When they hit, they hit. The Thunder will hit. Alan says 40 likes. Congrats. Hey! Did we hit 40 likes for real? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Yeah, we just smashed our 40 like goal. Our 40 like goal. We just smashed it, y'all. Thank y'all again. You guys are freaking awesome, man. We just smashed our 30 like goal, man. Our 40 like goal, excuse me. Our 40 like goal. Kidder 96 says, what do you think about the Browns trading Mayfield to the Panthers for draft picks for a 5th round pick too? I was like, ugh. Honestly, I like Baker being the starter. I hope Baker is the starter for the Panthers. I hope he is because he's the best quarterback on that roster right now. He has to be the starter for the Panthers over Sam Darnold. But if he's not, I can see him going with Sam Darnold again. But for a 5th round pick, yeah, they kind of got to steal. But then again, I think Baker didn't get a lot of help in Cleveland. And he won't get any help in Carolina either. Carolina's like the worst team right now, in my opinion. But still, Baker adds a level of maybe a little bit of hope for the Panthers, who might finish the year at 4-13. Jay says, "Watch what you say, Lowe's, before you get in trouble." I got you, Jalen. I got you. Kennedy says, "Final alert: the Atlanta Braves beat the St. Louis Cardinals 3-0. Okay. TD with the hand claps. Travis says, I don't know how, but I somehow got away far back. So if this comment is late, sorry. PJ's comment about PJ Tucker means PJ thinks she's worth more than PJ Tucker and deserves a max contract. Yes, she does. PJ, you deserve a regular max contract, not a super max contract. I don't know. What you mean? What I mean? I'm being real. You get drunk off of one sip of vodka. Your body ain't built for that kind of stuff. All right, we gonna put you to court one day. We gonna see what you about. We gonna see what you about. Travis says, "Whoop for the likes." Ashley called out, asked for it, and got it. I knew we would. Ashley is that's my boo thing right there, man. She got me right, y'all. So Ashley, if you're still watching this, thank you, love. I appreciate that. 40 likes, y'all. Said, what becomes of Sam Darnold then? You think, oh man, Sam Darnold is in a world of hurt, man. And I called out Sam Darnold his sophomore year. He had a great freshman year, but that sophomore year at USC, I was like, I don't know what happened from year one to year two, but I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy. I don't like Sam Darnold. And honestly, I mean, he's decent. You put him on a bad team, but he's a nice backup quarterback when it's all said and done. Look, Sam Darnold's he plays tough, and I still like him for who he is. But let's be honest, he's a backup quarterback in today's league. But I like who he is, though. All right, so can we get 45 likes before it's all said and done? We reached both our likes, y'all. Hold on. Uh-oh. Both our like goes. All right, let's get 45 likes, y'all. Let's try 45. Yeah, we'll go for 45 likes, y'all. All right, yeah. Ashley Cardell called it. She said 40 likes, and we got 40 freaking likes. Yo, I got an insert channel name here. It says just sub, man. I appreciate that. You guys, if you are subscribing to the channel, you'll have a chance to win $150, you guys. $150 once we reach 1,600 subscribers. Oh, and by the way, Friday, we have our $100 giveaway on Friday, you guys. Let's go. Our $100 officially, we'll have it on Friday, you guys. So I'll have it posted out by tomorrow. Our $100 giveaway. So that'll be our Q&A episode number probably 13, because we got a Q&A tomorrow for our first power rankings of the NFL season is tomorrow. So get ready for that, you guys. All right, on to our under the radar. We talk about JaVale McGee and Andre Drummond and Tucker, Lou Dort as well. But McGee and Drummond, just big guys. It's rare for big guys in today's NBA to play like big guys. JaVale McGee and Drummond both play like big guys. They would fit perfectly in the 90s and the early 2000s, right? Lou Dort, I'm telling y'all, Lou Dort is going to be the third best player on a championship contending Thunder team. Telling you right now. Do not forget about this guy, Joe Ingles, the former Utah Jazz. He tore his ACL early in the year, right? Tore his ACL, and he got pretty much let go by the Jazz. The Bucks picked him up on a one-year deal, $6 million. But I'll tell you what, that is a big pick of the Bucks. No winning basketball, and Ingles, very underrated on defense and extremely underrated when it comes down to his scoring. The man can hit threes, step back jumpers, step back shots, open threes, something that Giannis is going to command a double team. That is obvious. Giannis will always command a double team. Guys like Joe Ingles is going to feed off that energy, open threes galore, and he's a guy who makes open threes, right? He's not a guy that you kind of hope, like it may make. No, he makes open threes, right, for the most part. So I do like that by the Bucks getting Joe Ingles. I like that. Alex, I can't take $150, not allowed to have money. Why? She said, they're all done, boss. Yes, sir. TJ, I like that. He's a hard boss, isn't he? It's funny. I just said something about Joe Ingles, and he just was on Twitter just now. I have him on Twitter. He's a cool guy to have on Twitter, Joe Ingles. He just said something on Twitter. I just saw him on my phone. Like, what? That's crazy. All right. But I like Ingles going to the Bucks, though. I think that's going to be a really good fit for Giannis, a guy who can hit open threes. And in today's NBA, with a guy as dominant as Giannis, who is the best player in the NBA, commands a double team, Joe Ingles and company will have open threes galore, and Joe Ingles hits open threes. All right, another signing that's under the radar. Zubac from the Clippers. They re-signed him to a 3-year deal, $33 million deal. I think now, I didn't talk about John Wall because I just don't know what's going on with John Wall these days, man. Uh, so I think he's due some good scratch, says Garth Knight. I think so too, man. I think so too. Tina says Carlos isn't bad, but PJ is the tyrant, Travis. Yeah, PJ don't play, man. Travis says hashtag Bobby Rubin sipping on some fruit punch Mountain Dew kickstart. I like that. So I know you're not doing that today, but still, no, it's all up, and I appreciate that, man. Hashtag Bobby Rubin, y'all. What are we sipping on? Man, we're almost done with this. We're almost done, y'all. But I'm loving the conversation. I'm loving all this, man. You guys make this so awesome. And you guys know me. I can talk all day, man. My wife hates that about me. I can talk about sports all day. That's what I do. After Barack Obama hit that three, that's what I do. Alan says 45 likes. Hold on, you said did we got 45 likes? Did we? I know we didn't reach it. Oh my God, y'all, we here 45 likes, man. What is going on today? We just smashed another like goal, 45. Wow, we're at 45 likes, y'all. Thank y'all again, man. The goal was 35. We just smashed to 45. You guys are freaking awesome, man. I don't know what's going on, man. This stream is awesome. Let's keep it going, man. Yo, we got another $5 bomb from Garth Knight. I like the name, by the way. It reminds me of Dark Knight. He says, number 45 likes for UST, folks. This gentleman and PJ entertained us with quality content that is far better than what the networks throw at us. I appreciate that, Garth. That's all love, man. You understand how much that means to me and PJ. Look, that is dope, man. Another $5 super chat from Garth Knight. Thank you for the love, man. I appreciate all you guys. Every donation we get on this channel, man, is all love. I don't care if it's 1 cent or $556 from Kip Gaming. It's all love, man. I appreciate that, man. Tina says, you are unstoppable, man. Alan says 50. Can we get to 50? We can, and hopefully we will. Let's go ahead and I got to go back now and change some stuff up now. I got to take it off, y'all. I got to unpin the message and go for 50 now. We're going for 50 likes now. Like, it won't let me end this stream, man. Let's go. I don't want to end it either right now. But we got about 15 more minutes around here, y'all. Hopefully. Let's see. But let's go and put on the... Jay says, who? The Lakers? Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, bro. She said, hell no, the Lakers ain't winning the finals, man. We still ain't do our Lakers go away party yet. The Lakers aren't going to the... Well, man, look. Never say never, man. But I don't see it, man. I just don't see it. I mean, AD made a glass. Unless you get Kyrie and Kevin Durant on your Lakers squad, then yeah. But outside of that, man, I can't see it, man. I can't see it. All right, we reached our first 3 goals, y'all. We're going now for our 50. The big 5-0, y'all. The big 5-0. Going for the big 5-0. All right, let's see. He said we win the final this year's. Alan says, dang, I've got to go. I hope you get 50 likes. Alan is all up, man. Thank you for being a part of this, man. Travis says, I see 46, man. That's dope, man. Let's go. Ain't nobody beating us this year, man. He said, we about to get Kyrie and we going to be good. Man, I don't think Kyrie's your savior like that, though, man. Kyrie might say he don't like the weather in L.A. and sit out the whole year, man. Kyrie weird, bro. It's a weird dude. Garden Light says UST with a $5 super chat again from Mr. Garth Knight, man. Thanks for the love. I appreciate it. He says, UST, I'm free-flowing with the super chats because your poll has KD going to my son's very educated group. Hey. Michael says, Andre Drummond on an almost minimum pay. I see, and that's why it's an under-the-radar deal for the Bulls. All right, so I got Zubac with the Clippers. The Clippers this year with John Wall. If John Wall has any type of John Wall left in him, this Clippers team with a healthy Kawhi Leonard, a Paul George, John Wall. If John Wall is, let's say John Wall is just 70% of John Wall is in there, hopefully, maybe, then the Clippers are dangerous. Getting a guy like Zubac who can play the big man position. I love big guys in the NBA. They're just dominant and they're more physical and they get on guys' nerves because these guys are all soft and they like to play finesse basketball. Jay says Kyrie already bought a house out there, man. Hey, man, who ain't bought a house in LA though, bro? Everybody buys a house in LA. If you got the money, you gonna buy a house in LA. So I like Zubac going to the Clippers, staying with the Clippers again, and I think this Clipper squad, if they put it together, and when I say they, I mean Kawhi. If Kawhi gets it together, this team is a top 3 team in the West, and they are going to be formidable once again for next year. It might even be a dark horse to go to the NBA Finals, right? A dark horse at the NBA Finals. So we'll find out. But right now, I like the Zubac pick. Cheap deal, but for a guy that's a grinder. He's a baller. And when he's in the game for one reason: be physical, get rebounds, and play good team defense. And I think Zubac will do that for the Clippers. Oh, that's right. Yeah, James says Clippers still got Norman Powell, too. Good roster. They have a really good roster. So I like the Clippers. If they get John Wall to John Wall sort of level, he won't be the same guy he was 7 years ago. That's not about to happen. Uh, um, Michael says, I'm back. To be honest, I'm low key like the signing of Lonnie Walker signing. I got him on there too. Yeah. So you get what's going on, man. Let's see. So we got Dante DiVincenzo to the Warriors. Now I forgot his how much money he got, but I think it was a 2-year deal. This guy before his injury, in the year the Bucks won the finals, this guy was the 4th best player on that team. Honestly, can play good defense. Um, he plays good defense. He can hit the open three. A good driver, right? Here's my thing. He's going to the Warriors. The Warriors have lost a lot of key guys. Gary Payton, the second. They lost Toscano Anderson. They lost Damian Lee. Guys like that, bottom of the barrel. Well, Dante DiVincenzo will be that kind of bottom of the barrel guy, but will still play about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. And I think he's going to be key because the Warriors play good defense, and he's a team guy and can hit the open three, and he's a great driver as well. So when you have double teams by guys doubling Steph and doubling Clay and doubling Jordan Poole, guys like DiVincenzo is going to eat again. They lost Otto Porter as well. Serviceable guys to the Warriors. But I think Dante DiVincenzo will bring them a pedigree of defense that Gary Payton brought as well. Not as good as Gary Payton, but the intensity is still there. He's a great defender. He gets a lot of steals. DiVincenzo does. But I do like him playing for the Warriors. He got traded to the Kings. Kings let him go this offseason. The Warriors picked him up. I do like that pick. So watch out for Dante DiVincenzo to make a name for himself with the Warriors this year. Lonnie Walker, the fourth, going to the Lakers. And I think for Lonnie, he must love LA because this has got to be a prove-it deal. 1 year, $6.5 million. This guy averaged 12 points per game. There's guys that do that and get like $12 million per year. It's a prove-it deal, but I promise you, if the Lakers are good this year, Lonnie Walker might be the 3rd best player on this team. I love Lonnie Walker. Now, mind you, he played in the Spurs system where Spurs had like a million Lonnie Walkers. There's like 5 guys that play the same way as Lonnie Walker. But Lonnie Walker can play good defense. He's a nice build. He can hit the three. His drive game is good as well. I like him. He's a guy that can hit the open three. He can drive very well, and he will benefit from having a guy like LeBron on his team, right? I think Lonnie Walker's going to do an exceptional job for the Lakers. And if the Lakers are good this year, and I would assume, if healthy, Lakers are a top 6 team in the West, maybe more 4, 5, 6, 7 route, but he's going to be a big reason why the Lakers go to the playoffs. I think Lonnie Walker is going to be a guy. He's still young. The dude's like 24, 23, I think. And I mean, he averaged 12 points per game and not really getting a lot of minutes for the Spurs, right? Spurs are kind of like just a free flowing team. The Spurs just free flow, right? That's how I feel. So if Lonnie Walker's there, he's gonna be the man. I think after LeBron and AD or LeBron and Kyrie, whatever you want to call it, man. LeBron, Kyrie, and AD, whatever. Then there's gonna be Walker there, right? I think Walker will be the third or fourth best player on this team this year. So I like that. 1 year, 6.5 million. It had to be either one. He just loves LA and wants to be in LA, or two, he had a prove it deal and he thinks that playing with LeBron, he can get more money for next year. So we'll see about that. Michael says, Zubac is a serviceable big man. His contract might be quite low, but I think he likes LA since he played both the Lakers and the Clippers. You're right about that. Gar says, give me some Clippers being good. Like UST says, might be a good $50 title wager. You're right. You're right about that. I don't really promote gambling on my show, but if you are gonna do that, man, I mean, Clippers, I wouldn't throw 50 out, probably throw like 20, honestly. I throw like 20 for like 300, something like that. But 50, yeah, that's just me. I wouldn't throw 50, but about $20, 25, I like that. Yeah, I like that. It's a solid pick, though, the Clippers to make it to the finals. Because the West is wide open. The East, I'm feeling like it's the Bucks and Celtics again. Like, ain't nothing really changed. I think it's still the Bucks and the Celtics. But for the West is wide open. And I'm a big fan of saying the Mavericks might go. I got the Mavericks right now. I got Mavs and Bucks in the finals, y'all. I don't know. That's my way too early prediction. Way too early prediction. Bucks and the Mavericks in the final. Garth, yeah, but I like that though. He said Jalen Day says, "Hey, Lowe's, they still got a lot of solid free agents still out there too." Oh, of course, yeah, of course. And we might have a part two. We might have a part two, but part two it won't be as good as part one because there's not that many guys left to really talk about that'll get people hyped up. But if there is a KD trade that will happen, of course we're gonna be on it. We'll be on it, y'all. So we got a solid six-man roster to be honest. Yeah, it's an AD, Nunn, Walker, JT, and Thomas Bryant. Jalen, stop, man, stop, bro. That's not it. He said if healthy. You need a nice 12-man lineup if you're the Lakers. Michael says AD needs to have some minutes restrictions all season long. He needs minutes restrictions for his minutes restriction because that guy, man, I mean, that boy stepped on a pebble, whole leg coming off, man. Bink. All right, and our last one, under the radar, Bruce Brown, the former Brooklyn Net, going to the Denver Nuggets, y'all. And I keep saying the West is wide open. I keep forgetting about the Nuggets, y'all. The Nuggets are so damn good this year. 2 years, $13 million deal. Bruce Brown is an energizer kind of guy. He played big minutes for the Nets this year, the last couple years. But Bruce Brown is a good pick about the Nuggets. I think he'll make them only better. Plays good defense. And also, he can hit the open corner three. That's it, pretty much. But the guy's a great driver and has a lovely floater. I love his floater game. Jay says we're working on other six. Okay, I got you, bro. I believe you, man. He said we're working on other six. He said 88 drinking his milk, man. He not, bro. He not, man. He drinking that skim milk, man. He drinking skim milk out there, bro. But Bruce Brown, look, the Nuggets already had the back-to-back MVP, Jokic. They're getting back Jamal Murray, who's a big-time player in big-time moments, right? They also have Michael Porter Jr. coming back, right? These guys are going to be stacked that's a big if these guys stay healthy. And we know that if ifs was a fit, we all be drunk. But if the Nuggets stay healthy, you add a Bruce Brown with his experience and what he could do on the court to this stacked Nuggets squad. Oh my goodness. Watch the freak out, man. Watch out. I got Apollo. Number one says, what's good? UST, what's good, man? What's up, Apollo? He's in the building, y'all. Guard says 80s bones are made of chalk. I hate it because the dude is so talented. Yeah, bro. He is so talented. Very gifted. But for all those 80 is better than Tim Duncan, shut the hell up, please. Shut up about that. Michael said Nuggets are a big contender in the West. If Michael Porter Jr., Jokic, and Murray play together, they'll be deadly. Look, that's top three for sure. Top two. If those guys are together, I cannot see how these guys will not make it to the Western Conference Finals. Like, I got the Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals right now, you guys. I think that they will be that good if they're healthy. All right, y'all. Now, what most of us came to see. Not all of us, but some of us. Not even most of us, just some. But our final one is our under the radar guys, man. And I really like these guys, and I'm really loving the Lou Dort. I'm loving the JaVale McGee, and I'm really loving the Lonnie Walker to the Lakers, and I'm also loving Ingles to the Bucks, y'all. Ingles to the Bucks would be nasty. I like that. I love what the Bucks do with that one. Ingles is a beast, man. So you ever played Mass Effect? No, I did not, man. But I watched a guy named Rad Brad on YouTube, and I watched him play it. A guy named Rad Brad on YouTube. He plays games. I watch him. That's my guy, man. I don't play games anymore. I just don't have that passion anymore. So, but I'll watch that. I'll watch Rad Brad play games. So, if you guys want to see a guy to play games, a gamer, Rad Brad, I recommend him. He has a lot of subscribers. He's like well over 1 million subscribers. But that's my go-to guy, wholesome guy. He's cool, man. I love that, man. But I watch him play Mass Effect, and I love watching that. Jason, I'm telling you now, if AD misses a lot of games this year, he might as well hang it up, and I mean hang it up and enjoy his retirement. Damn. Gordon Knight said 80 is no Tim Duncan could have been, but injuries got him. Man, no, he's not Tim Duncan. Now, all that Tim Duncan talk, man, made me so mad, bro. I'm a big Tim Duncan fan. I mean, I'm a big time Tim Duncan fan. Jason says he can't tell me he having fun, get hurt every other game. Ain't no way. Jason, ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, man. Michael says it's like divine intervention has been into Denver lately with all the talent coming across Denver sports team. Yeah, man. Broncos got Russell Wilson. Avalanche won the Stanley Cup. The Denver Nuggets, man, got their stuff going on. I'm missing one more Denver team. Who am I missing? Broncos, football, basketball. Oh, never mind. Colorado Rockies, they still suck. Colorado still sucks. They need to call themselves the Denver Rockies, right? Then they might be good. I lied because the Avalanche are called Colorado Avalanche. So never mind. I don't know. I guess the Rockies just suck. Paul says, fire the game is so fun. That's right, man. It is, man. I'm a nerd who just happened to pick up football. Hey, it's all love, man. You can have both, man. Be a nerd and love sports. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, y'all. Our last one, man. Our last one. Keep it real tight and simple. We're going to break down the story of Kevin Durant, y'all. KD goes to... Honestly, I don't know. But here is the story, right? Here is the story. All about that. Mind you, he can stay in Brooklyn. Now, I really think for some reason he's going to stay in Brooklyn. I just can't see him just leaving like that, right? So right now, my pick is that he stays in Brooklyn. I did not put an option for the Nets because I can only do 4 options. So I decided to do a team that wasn't Brooklyn. But the 4 teams I really heard rumors about. Obviously, the Suns. We've heard of trade talks from the Lakers, the Heat, and I heard a little bit of the Bulls. But here's the thing, which felt kind of weird, and maybe he's trying to give Kyrie more money, right? Maybe he got Kyrie more money. I'm not quite sure. But the day that Kyrie opted in, because Kyrie was gonna he's gonna opt out his contract and be a free agent, but he said, "Nah, I'm gonna opt in." The day after Kyrie Irving opts in, KD says, "I want to be traded." He's got 4 years on his contract. You want to be traded, my dude? So Jalen says, hockey, Los. Yeah, the Avalanche. Yeah, I thought I said Avalanche. Colorado Avalanche. They won the World Series, the Stanley Cup. Yeah. And but the baseball team, the Colorado Rockies, is the only one that's trash right now. Apollo number 1 says KD goes to the Heat. Says for a package including Tyler Hero. Garth Knight says just say the desert. He did not like KD. He says KD to the 76ers. Garth Knight says Bulls might be a good landing spot. And honestly, I think that's if it's not Brooklyn, I'm going with Chicago, you guys. I think Chicago might be the spot. One, I think he's going to stay in the East. That's my opinion. Like, don't go to that West, man. There's too much firepower in the West. You can go down team by team in the West. Who are you going to go with? Why would you do that to yourself? Warriors, obviously. Suns, Mavericks, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Grizzlies. Right? That's 6 off the top of my freaking head. There's a lot more who are just balling right now, right? But you know, who want to go to the West? There's just too much top tier talent in the West. The Lakers are out there, obviously. Lakers are a good team. The Clippers, that's 8 teams right there. I just said you don't want to go in that dogfight. The East is pretty much Bucks and Celtics, in my opinion. No one's scared of the Heat, so why not go to the Heat? No one's scared of the Bulls. Why not go to the Bulls? So if I had to pick, and that's me, if I had to pick, y'all, and if it's not Brooklyn, because I have them staying in Brooklyn, but if it's not Brooklyn, Kevin Durant goes to the Chicago Bulls. I think Durant will be a Chicago Bull. That's my pick. I think, like Garth said, Bulls might be a good spot. I think Kevin Durant goes to Chicago Bulls. Michael says KD to the Blazers. Hey, they was fooling us this whole time, right? Durant to the Blazers. Said, man, Brittle Bones can't be the future for the Lakers, bro. He just can't do it. I repeat, street clothes is not the Lakers' future. You're right. You're right about that. Travis says, did you make the poll? You should have included that as an option. I can only make 4. There's only 4. So I picked teams that weren't Brooklyn. So I picked the Suns, Lakers, Chicago, and the Heat. I couldn't pick any other. I couldn't have another option. Just 4 options. So he says, or Katie to the Pistons. Hey, nah, that's not about to happen either, man. So I wish I could, Travis. That was you. Okay. Nah, I did the poll myself. The poll is myself. Paulo, number 1 says Pelicans. Pelicans cannot afford KD because you'll be trading some major pieces. I think the Pelicans love where they are at right now with a healthy Zion. It's a big if, but a healthy Zion with Brandon Ingram and with CJ McCollum and those pieces around those guys, man, that's going to be a scary, stupid team, the Pelicans. Oh, yeah, I didn't even say the Pelicans, y'all, the Pelicans. That's 9 teams in the West right there. It just the West is just dumb, crazy. You don't want that smoke, man. You don't want that smoke if you're KD. KD was smart to stay in the East. Mike said he wants to join that West Conference arms race. And I doubt KD goes to the Warriors. The Warriors don't even want Kevin Durant, honestly. Travis says, can I change my vote? He convinced me KD to the 76ers. Oh, no. Durant is not going to the Sixers, man. I refuse to hear that. The Sixers? That'd be crazy, though. But wherever he does go, not including Brooklyn, he goes anywhere else, it's going to be big-time news, and we will cover it when it happens, man. Jason said, they ain't no rush to trade KD. I wouldn't even entertain it much with 4 years on the deal, and you talking about you want to get traded. You better go put that Nets jersey on and win some games and try to win. I feel on that, Jalen. I feel on that. I do say that KD's going to stay in Brooklyn, though. If I had to pick overall, I think he stays in Brooklyn. But if I had to pick another destination, I'd say Chicago. But what happened was Kyrie opts in. KD wants to trade. Now, you got guys like, mind you, the Heat, right? They got plenty of picks, Tyler Hero, but I just don't see the star power the Nets would get back, right? Unless you had a bunch of picks, right? The Lakers obviously have the AD factor and the Russell Westbrook, but the Nets are going to probably not want none of those guys. The Nets said Duke can't stay healthy, AD, and Russell Westbrook is just a bum of a player right now. All right. The Suns and the Bulls have the better picks, though. The Suns have the piece. They have a Devin Booker, right? The Bulls have a Zach LaVine and company, right? I can see Zach LaVine going to Brooklyn and KD going to the Nets, and of course the Bulls get a bunch of picks. The Nets get a bunch of Bulls picks, right? I can see that scenario. Zach LaVine and like 1 or 2 more guys, Alex Caruso or whatever, going to the Nets, and then KD going to the Bulls, and the Nets get a bunch of Bulls picks for the next 4 or 5 years. So that's what I'm saying. But you're right though, Jaden. They're not in a rush to trade KD because you want the most absolute God-giving return for Kevin Durant, right? You want a star player. You want like 2 more role players, and you want a boatload of picks, right? So if I am the Nets, I think I want Chicago because the Suns will be good for the next couple of years. The Heat will be good for the next couple of years. The Lakers will be okay for the next couple of years. The Bulls, you don't know. The Bulls could probably flame out, and that'd be better draft picks for you for Kevin Durant. Paulo says Pelicans got firepower. They sure do, man. Said Jaden says KD would just have to get his lawyer on me to break this contract agreement. No, hey, better call Saul. I know that. Paulo says, I was saying the Pelicans can be mentioned as a great team, not that it should get traded for KD. Yeah, you're right about that. I do apologize. I did see that late, though. But yeah, I did miss them as that good team in the West because, man, the Pelicans are stacked, too. Nasty. You're right, though, Paulo. You're right. But BI and KD in the mid-range would go stupid, man. Yeah. Michael says if KD goes to Philly, he still be joining James Harden. Vibe says Suns. He's going with the Phoenix Suns, man. Vibe says he ain't going to the Lakers for sure. I keep saying he's not going to the Lakers, man. The Nets want pieces in return they can use. They can't use KD hurt all the time. Yeah, you won't use Russell because Russell and CP3 on the same team. Did we see that before? Westbrook and Russ or was that Harden? That was Harden and Chris Paul. But still, Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook, man, they will butt heads so bad. It'd be horrible to see that, man. Yo, we got another $5 bomb from the big homie Garth Knight, man. Showing love, man. Said KD to the Grizz would be dope, but number one option is my Phoenix Suns. Yeah, the two teams I really think have a chance, the Suns and the Bulls. I'm going with the Suns and the Bulls, man. The Suns and the Bulls. Honestly, those are the two teams I see having a legit chance of getting KD because they have the pieces, the star power. Suns have Booker who can be a net. Bulls have LaVine and another piece or two that can go to the Nets, right? The Lakers, you're not going to trade AD, hurt too much. Miami doesn't have that one guy. Jimmy Butler's their best player, and Jimmy Butler is still, in my opinion, just a star that's kind of old now. So the Nets won't get any return off of that. So it's got to be, unless the Nets can get LeBron James. That's not about to happen, though. I mean, it's the Bulls and the Suns, in my opinion. But I still think when it's all said and done, he will stay with the Brooklyn Nets, y'all. But Garth Knight said, yeah, number one option is Phoenix Suns, man. But thank you for that $5 super chat, man. Garth Knight, that's my guy, man. He's showing some love, man. Travis says, did you hear how he mocked the idea of KD to the Sixers? I sure did. It's not about to happen, man. Vice PR says, and for Bulls, there is no way. I'm telling you, man. I smell it. I smell a Bulls trying to get something. The Bulls and Zach LaVine were beefing before the season ended about Zach LaVine getting some big money. Why do you think now all of a sudden the Bulls caved in and gave Zach LaVine that 5 years, $215 million deal? Because that might be the option to trade for Kevin Durant. Maybe. Said KD for Heat. Nope, not a chance. I'm more or less on the Miami Heat. I am more or less on the Miami Heat, for real. So I heard Travis talk about disrespect, man. Oh, man, no disrespect, man. Garth Knight says Houston. But you got guys like Donovan Mitchell. So you're going to hear Donovan Mitchell. You're going to hear Devin Booker. You're going to hear Zach LaVine. You're going to hear guys like the Miami having like Tyler Hero and maybe a Jimmy Butler kind of thing going on for Durant. I don't see that with the Heat, though. You're going to hear Kyrie Irving package deals, right? But the main guy, watch out for Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell, wherever he goes, KD won't be too far in that deal, right? So if you're talking about 3-team deals, 4-team deals, whatever, KD will be mixed up with Donovan Mitchell somewhere. And I can see Mitchell going to the Nets. KD goes to that third team, and that third team gives the Jazz a bunch of picks and players, whatever. I can see that. I got Bliss Productions. I think he goes to Denver. He's not going to the Nuggets. That would be crazy, though. Can they afford him, though? I don't know if they can afford KD, man. Unless you give away Jamal Murray and some other guys, right? Maybe. That'd be nice, though. KD to the Nets. Said Westbrook and Harden in Houston was a mixed bag. It was bad, man. Nets talking they taking their time, especially after seeing what the Jazz got for Gobert, and he not even on KD level. You're right about that, man. They got a lot too. I mean, they gave the Jazz a lot. God, I said Houston was a mess with Harden. You're right, man. And Westbrook, just like a LA turned into. That's right, man. It was bad. There's a Los, you must have farted or something, because I don't know what you smelling, man. I'm telling you, hey, wherever Mitchell goes, it's going to be a 3-team trade with Donovan Mitchell involved and Kevin Durant. That's all I'm saying. And Durant could go to whoever he wants to go to, but I got a feeling Durant is going to be lined up there with Donovan Mitchell. The Jazz are done. The Jazz, I like that. The Jazz want to blow it up, and I like that. If it's not working, we saw how Mitchell's not that guy in the playoffs. We saw that him and Gobert are beefing. It is not working. Cut it. Cut. You need to cut it, right? Cut it. Cut it. I think they'll cut it, man. I think Donovan Mitchell gets traded. If not this year, for sure next year. But I think Donovan Mitchell will be traded somewhere pretty much this year. I think he's going to be gone, and I think he will be involved. As if KD gets traded. I'm still saying that KD stays in Brooklyn. That's my number one option, KD in Brooklyn. Number two, going with the Bulls. Going with the Bulls. I think the Bulls get KD. But there'll be a third team involved. There's got to be a third team involved. It's just a lot of money involved, a lot of guys involved, a lot of picks involved. There's got to be a third team in this bag of trades and all that, man. But that is it. Hey, can you guys tell me who won? We have 43 votes, and I believe the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns won it. What's the percentage though? Do you guys know? I have no idea what the percentage is. But I'm pretty sure the Suns won. 43 votes, man. Everyone think that KD, out of those four teams, Kevin Durant goes to the Phoenix Suns. If I'm Durant, Suns over Bulls all day, yeah. But I do think that he wants to stay out of that. That Western Conference is nasty. I don't want to go there. There's 44 votes now. We got 44 votes, y'all. Who won? And we have 46 likes still, y'all. Thank y'all for the love, man. Look, we're about to wrap this up, man. You guys have been awesome. Tomorrow we have our NFL rankings, our part 1 NFL rankings for the 2022 season. Get ready for that. It's going to be awesome. I cannot freaking wait, y'all, for our part 1 of our NFL rankings, y'all. 32 to number 1. We're going to rank them all down, y'all. Who's the worst and who's the best in the NFL. As of right now, the way too early votes, y'all. You guys made this stream awesome. I want to give a shout out to everyone on the stream, man. Garth Knight, man, for showing love, man. That's my guy, bro. I appreciate you what you done for the stream, man, and just showing love via super chat, you guys. You guys are awesome, man. All you guys. But where does KD go? Wherever he goes, whether he decides to stay or whether he decides to actually dip out, man, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to be here for it when it does happen, and we'll talk about it on another Q&A. This is Q&A episode number 11, man. I mean, Virus says, what time? I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to have it at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock p.m. No, you know what? I might do 7:30. We'll do 7:30. Get guys really involved. We'll do 7:30 p.m. Central Time, which is 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time, you guys. I have my NFL rankings. I have it posted. Hopefully by tonight we'll have it posted, and we'll go with it, man. So I got Sports Star Productions says, hello, what's up, man? Long time no see, bro. How you been, man? How you been? Sport Dog says 36% for the Suns. Thank you, bro. Yes, sir. So the Suns will be getting Kevin Durant, right? Michael says the Jazz lineup is still solid. Pat Bev, I think he got let go by the Jazz. Pat Bev got let go. I think he got he's going to get bought out by Utah. I think I heard. Jordan Clarkson, Hassan Whiteside, and hold on, who's TBH? Who's TBH again? Who is TBH for the Jazz? I'm tripping. I don't know, Michael. That squad is not winning nothing. That squad is winning 18 games this year. No, I'm playing. I mean, they might have a nice squad, though. The Jazz are definitely going to go ahead and blow it up, though. So you've been talking to Woj Shams? They sound like Stephen A. Sound like Stephen A. Stop that, bro. Oh, man. Jada's and Raiders is one of my sleepers, man. Hey, there we go, man. We'll find out where I got the Raiders at tomorrow. And all your favorite NFL teams, you guys. Tita says, thanks for the show. See you tomorrow for the power rankings. Also, Carlos, I sent you a message. Have a great night, everyone. Stay safe and good night, man. He said, I forgot about Bogdanovich and Rudy Gay, too. All right. Bogdanovich is nice, though. He is nice. I do like Bogdanovich. But they're not going anywhere in that West. Not without a star. Good night, TJ. Have a good night, bro. Love you, man. Vibe says KD could go to Suns. Could be interesting. It could be very interesting, man. But we'll find out, though. We'll find out when it's all said and done. You guys have been awesome, man. We're going to wrap it up right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow, man, at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow for our rankings for our NFL show, our top 32 teams, y'all. Let's go. Hit that like button, y'all. We're at 47 likes, 3 more away from our 50, man. I want to thank y'all for the love and support. That was it, man. So PJ, anything you got to say? She says she deserves a super max contract. No, you do not. No, you don't. You don't. I love you guys, man. We are out, man. This has been another episode of Uneducated Sports Talk. We went live for our NBA offseason and free agency. Let's get back to the main camera, y'all. Let's get out of here. Thank y'all for the love and support, man, as always, man. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, for the homegirl, PJ. This is our 2022 NBA free agency and off-season Q&A episode number 11. You guys were awesome. I will see you guys tomorrow for NFL action, a Q&A episode number 12, where we'll break down the top teams in the NFL. We'll go 32 teams. Our power rankings are there. So check it out, you guys. Another episode coming on Uneducated Sports Talk. All sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart. Stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. We're out, y'all. See you guys tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central Time and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Love y'all. We're out.